Hurts, slant, Brown, lunge, touchdown Philadelphia. A.J. Brown snatched it out of the air for the score. Checks wing, well hit ball, and there it goes. Number 300 for Ken Griffey Jr. One of the youngest ever in the major leagues to reach the 300 home run plateau. Bothered by Lou. Iverson. How about that? Steps over Teron Lou. 7 straight points by Iverson.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Louis Sports Network. Welcome, Chargers Nation, Ravens Nation on NFL Sunday Night Football here on the channel. Before we get started, guys, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, make sure your post notifications are turned on, make sure you're sharing on your social media platforms. Definitely appreciate it. We got the Chargers against the Ravens in SoFi Stadium, man. Let me know what's going on, who you guys win in this game. Salute to Chargers fans and Ravens fans watching. May the best team win here today. Excuse me. Chris Collinsworth is not doing the game tonight with Mike Tirico. He is spending time with his family, so Jason Garrett is taking over doing commentary with Mike Tirico for this weekend's game for today. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to my man Ryan, first one in the building. Definitely appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I worked really hard on it. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to call you. I spent all this time trying to set things up. That's right, man. We in SoFi Stadium, man, home of the Chargers, and obviously the the LA Rams too. But we got a nice little quarterback matchup between Justin Herbert and Lamar Jackson. I cannot wait to see it. The Chargers are coming in at 4-6. I don't think they're going to catch the Chiefs, just because even though the Chiefs are struggling, they did beat the Raiders today, so they're now 8-3. So I don't think they're gonna catch them. It's just that the Chargers, to me, as talented of a football team as they have, defensively they're not good. Their secondary gives up a lot of yards, which the Ravens they've been playing great football. And let's face it, that defense is on another level. One of the best secondaries in the league. The Ravens are, I believe, they're second in points allowed at just under 17 a game, and they're third in yards allowed per game. They are second in the league in hits to the quarterback, and they lead the league in sacks. They're number 1 in the league. So that just lets you know the challenge. Herbert hasn't really been sacked a lot this year, but it's still going to be the fact that they have that just tells you that they have a really good pass rush and they can get after the quarterback. So it's definitely going to be a challenge for the Los Angeles Chargers here tonight. So hopefully they will, they're going to have to put themselves a complete game. I know that they are without Bosa. So it's going to kind of be on Khalil Mack to kind of be the quarterback of the linebackers, at least in the front. So they're missing that, and I know for the Ravens, they're missing their Lamar's favorite target, Mark Andrews. He right now is out for the season. It's a big loss. He's Lamar's favorite target, so not having him is going to be big. They're going to have a complete game both sides of the ball. They're going to have to find a way to run the football with Austin Eckler. Obviously, mix him up, make him an all-purpose back, so put him in the passing game and somehow with a running attack. If they can get that, Keenan Allen doing his thing. I mean, he's having an unbelievable season, over 1,000 yards this year. Herbert, I believe, is about to reach 20 touchdown passes. I think Lamar only has 12. He doesn't have that many touchdown passes thrown, but he hasn't turned the ball over. He only has 5 interceptions. I do like the fact that the Ravens coaching staff, at least with offensively wise, they're giving him a little bit more freedom. And you're kind of seeing, in some cases, the best of Lamar. Not totally, but we'll see. Ryan says, every year we say a lot of good teams this year, but it turns into we know the real 4 teams to win it all, same as the NBA. Well, let me just say this, man. Shout out to the game that I just saw between the Bills and the Eagles. Buffalo, I'm a Josh Allen fan, and I would love the Bills to win, but They went up 34-31, but then the defense just let them go down the field. I thought A.J. Brown was going to get called for a fumble, and the Ravens would have – not the Ravens. The Bills would have won the game, but that got taken away from them as an incomplete pass. The Eagles go down the field, and then on the last play, Jalen Hurts rushes it for the touchdown when Buffalo was going zone, and it's like – and Tony Romo was talking about it. The fact that they kept going zone coverage when you kind of like – they didn't kind of bring a bit of pressure. So that was a big heartbreaking loss. And you look at the Bills' schedule, it's not looking good. So
yesterday he told us he wasn't sure how he would feel.
I believe they got Kansas City next.
I talked to him just a few minutes ago. He said he feels blissful.
They got Kansas City. I know they got the Cowboys.
He injured his left shoulder in last week's game and told me it's the worst kind of sprain you can have.
See, at this point in Odell's career, he's a third-string receiver.
So
not a lot of pressure.
Because he's already missed so much football, he is determined to play through that pain, Mike.
Yeah, well, listen, our visit with him was very insightful.
Let's look at our AFC North. Steelers won today, 7-4. Browns won today, 7-4. Lost today. They're 7-4. They got the Broncos won 29-12. Yo, who would have thought the Broncos, after starting 0-5 to start the year, they're 2 games back of the Chiefs for the division. Yo, the AFC is so tight. Ravens are now 8-3.
Baltimore won the toss and defers the option to the second half.
So the Chargers are going to get the ball first. Ravens win the coin toss, so they are going to receive in the second half. Here is Justin Tucker, one of the best kickers in the NFL. 64 kickoffs. He's got an 86% touchback percentage. Darius Davis on the return for the Chargers. Shout out to G Money in the building. What's going on? Apologize, guys. I feel a little bit congested, but just try to bear with me. There is Austin Eckler, baby. Bro, I love the light skin jerseys. Yeah, man. I hope your Thanksgiving was good too. I was kicking it with family. Went to my aunt's house. Here was the kickoff, Sunday Night Football, and we are underway. And once again, we got a touchback, and now we get the Chargers offense.
Austin Eckler, Western Colorado. Keenan Allen, UC Berkeley. Jalen Guyton, Trinity Valley.
Smash the like, hit that subscribe, ladies and gentlemen.
Zion Johnson, Boston College. Will Clapp, LSU.
One of the best guards in the league, Zion Johnson.
University of Sioux Falls.
They get Everett back to tight end. That's big. Still some key injuries throughout this season.
Here we go. First play for the Chargers. They give it to Eckler on the first run, and looks like he's going to get about two yards on the play for the first, and that'll be second down.
Justin Herbert, start number 60 in the regular season. The stats once again are good. He did struggle in October.
66 completion percentage, 2,609 yards, 19 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, QB rating just under 100. Having a really good season. Kellen Moore, former Cowboy OC. I got the Ravens too. All right. Joshua Kelly gets it, and looks like it's about a gain of 3, so it'll be 3rd and 5. Shout out to Daniel Berry in the building. What's going on, guys? Hit that like, share the stream. Shout out to everybody. Like I said, shout out to Chargers Nation and Ravens Nation. I got a Justin Herbert jersey. I just chose not to wear it. For those who are wondering, where's Chris Collinsworth? He is spending time with the family on Thanksgiving weekend. So Jason Garrett, former Cowboys head coach and former offensive OC for the Giants, doing the game with Mike Tirico. Here's 35. Herbert back to throw. Trying to look. Ravens bring pressure. Throws deep. Oh! Gerald Everett was wide open. I'm pretty sure the Ravens were playing man coverage on that. Wow, because Gerald Everett was wide open. And they're second in the league in hits. And they just hit Justin Herbert as he threw the football, but
he sees Everett come free, goes all the way back across the field.
Everett looks like he runs a 4.5 or 4.6. 31 yards on the play. First and 10. Here's the play. Herbert back. They bring 3. And Cook throws it to Eckler on the outside. And Eckler gets about 4. All right, that brings them to the Chargers 35. Mike. Jadeveon Clowney's a little overrated to me. Roquan Smith, he's great. So is Patrick Queen. So is Kyle Van Noy. Brandon Stevens, one of the best corners in the league. And Marcus Williams. Good corners. Here we go. They give it a run. Here's Eckler. And Eckler, wow, gets himself some good odds on that second effort. Looks like about a gain of 5. So it'll be 3rd and 1. So that'll bring them to the Chargers 30.
Yeah, Mike, I talked to Kellen Moore.
No, I'm sorry, not to the Chargers 30. Excuse me. That'll bring them to the Chargers 40.
By running the ball at them.
3rd and inches.
Physical front. They don't want to let those guys get started. Done a good job with Eckler early on in this drive.
Hope you guys like the background setting for the Chargers and Ravens game. Here we go, little bunch formation. They give it to Eckler, so they decided to run it. Goes to the outside, gets himself a first down and a couple of more yards. So great design play by Kellen Moore on that third down. The one thing that's going to hold this Charger team back, clearly, I know they got some injuries, but Brandon Staley, and they just find a way always to lose close games. Eckler, 409 yards, 4 touchdowns this year, but he only averages less than 4 yards a carry.
Again, they're featuring him early. He's responding well.
It's a break. Joshua Kelly in the back.
In the shotgun. Beautiful pass by Herbert. And that's Keenan Allen on the catch.
Get it inside to Keenan Allen, who went over 10,000 career yards this season. He's negotiating for the spot, but he's a half yard short of the first half.
Congratulations to Keenan Allen on 10 G's receiving yards in your career.
Yeah, take a look at Justin Herbert here. He broke that middle finger on his left hand and struggled the middle part of the year. He's trying to figure
Nice catch.
up a little bit last week. Looks like he just has some tape on.
Chargers in the red zone.
So far.
They give it to Joshua Kelly, and Kelly's going to get the first down.
A very good opening drive here for the Chargers. And this is something against this Baltimore defense that you'd love to do. The Ravens group has been so tough.
I just think that 31-yard catch by Gerald Everett was really hurt the Ravens on this drive. But they're getting some good short yardage runs, some good extra effort by both Joshua Kelly and Austin Eckler. We got a player in motion to the right. They try to sweep, and he gets inside the line of scrimmage. Well, he'll get just about a yard.
Duck inside to get away from Kyle Van Noy, who was looking for a tackle for loss.
Like I said, this is arguably the best front in the NFL in the Baltimore Ravens. Great defensive team.
He's a little guy. He's 168 pounds. Clearly, they want to get him on the edge. Ravens weren't having any of it.
2nd and 9 for the Chargers. Here we go. Herbert, 3-step drop. Escapes pressure. Escapes, fakes the throw. He's going to go outside. Ooh, late hit. Are they going to call a flag? They're not going to give it. Oh, there's a pushing and shoving right there. I'm pretty sure one of the Chargers were mad about that late hit. I'm pretty sure. Was that Stone who hit Herbert?
I was surprised from this vantage point that they didn't throw the flag on this. It looked like he was out of bounds. Stone was accelerating as he was clearly going out of bounds.
He should have stopped.
Let's make the hit. He's committed to it, but foot down the hit, out of bounds. After the play was over,
foul. Defense, offense. Ooh.
That's one of those double kills. You don't get the flag.
Huh?
And Brandon Staley wants to talk to Allen Eckler, referee in person. But bring in our referee, Terry McCauley, back to the
So they call it on the offense.
Terry, Stone, the safety was committed. Is that still a foul?
Well, it was in this case because the foot was clearly down well out of bounds when contact occurred. Had it been right near the edge or the foot just coming down, then it wouldn't be a foul. But he is well out of bounds.
Yeah, I'm sure they didn't call it.
This should have been a personal foul on the defense.
And Sal here coming to the defense of his quarterback takes the post-play foul. That backs up to 3rd and 19.
Damn.
Chargers have to get to the 2 for a first down.
Herbert rolls right and just has to throw it. Gets rid of it, incomplete, and now the Chargers have got to kick a field goal.
3rd and goal, or maybe 1st and goal.
It was a good drive. But that penalty hurt. I'm surprised they didn't call a penalty on that.
On Herbert. And then Salyer, like you said, coming to the fence of his quarterback. He's in the middle of that whole thing. And
but how did the fight start, though?
It's interesting. See, they think it's 3rd down, not 4th down. They've got the offense out there. Staley's talking to the officials.
And the marker said 2nd down before that play.
It's already
interesting. The marker on the down on the side.
There's a lot of confusion already.
Where it should have been. And it says 3rd down now, and now they're going to change it to what it should be, 4th down. Because, as we said, that was a foul after the play, and you heard X say the down counts.
Right, and you called it right. You had it as 3rd and 19, and he throws it away, and the field goal team comes out.
Here comes Cameron Dick with the kicker.
The near side didn't have it right. I can see why the Chargers were confused.
And angry, too. Yeah. Brandon Staley feels like we were rolling.
Yeah, he's at 95% of his kicks.
4 things go against them.
4th down, 39-yard attempt.
Cameron Dicker comes on. Only missed 1 field goal this year.
Trying to get the Chargers to score first and draw first blood on the punch. Here's the snap, the place, and the kick. It's good. All right, Chargers score first. So, ladies and gentlemen, with 9:03 remaining here in the first quarter, we have ourselves a 3-0 game on Sunday Night Football as Lamar Jackson getting ready for his series for the Baltimore Ravens coming up. It's crazy. You look at this drive. Everett makes that huge 31-yard catch, but then it negates the Chargers because the offensive lineman for the Chargers gets a personal foul call when there should have been a foul on Stone with that late hit on Justin Herbert. And instead, you get pushed back 15 yards, and Herbert couldn't even make a throw. And now it results in a field goal. So the Chargers do score, but it's disappointing because you could have scored on an opening drive against a really good Raven defense, and you had them on their heels. Ryan says, saw Survivor Series last night. Great. Oh, you mean great pay-per-view? Because you put POV, because POV, that stands for point of view. So I think you meant PPV. Yeah, I mean, I saw it last night, and I thought that the women's War Games match was great. I thought the guys' War Games match was it was okay. It was good. I felt like it wasn't as good as the women's match, in my opinion. I will say it was great to see Randy back. I mean, he's coming back from double fusion back surgery, so it was great to see Randy last night after over a year and a half. It just sucks that Matt Riddle got released from the WWE, so it's like he can't really do stuff with Riddle anymore because they were one of my favorite tag teams. They were one of the more entertaining teams in like quite a while. So it's a shame that Riddle RKO, as I would call them, they're no longer together because they were one of my favorite tag teams. That's how entertaining they were. They were good in the ring, but they were just entertaining. It's just like, opposites attract. So that's what was really great. But it's unfortunate, though, And then just when I'm like, okay, man, what a hell of a moment, Randy Orton coming back, 14-time world champion. It gets overshadowed by the Chicago Second City Saint, Mr. CM Punk. He's back after all the stuff, all the backlash and all the stuff he said about the WWE, about Triple H and Vince and not coming back. Shout out to Jay once again. After saying all that, the man is back. But that's because AEW, they don't really know how to handle it. It won't be long until those guys are done. And they got some talented people. All right, man, here come the Ravens. We got a touchback. Ravens take over.
Mark Jackson, ball to you fall. Gus Edwards, Park Hill. OBJ, Timothy University.
Rashad Bateman, Minnesota. Zay Flowers, Boston College. Isaiah Likely, Coastal Carolina.
Isaiah Likely.
Stanley, University of Notre
I know Mark Andrews is gone, but Isaiah Likely, good tight end.
Morgan Moses, Virginia. Big injury first game without Mark.
I heard that some guys are upset that Punk is back. I feel like it's a money thing. But I think what Seth is doing is a work. I don't think it's a shoot. I think it's a work. If it was a shoot, it would be real. But I think it's a work. So they got to make it seem real.
Inexcusable there to start. LA, 30 seconds timeout.
Wait, LA took a timeout?
Defensive adjustments.
Oh.
They sure are. Trying to get new personnel, and this is the way to
Oh, because they had an extra man on the field. That's why.
Trying to get out there.
Stay there to begin with. So Lamar Jackson will face the regulation 11.
Here's Lamar.
He's on pace with best completion percentage of his career.
Completing 70% of his passes, 2,441 yards, 535 rush yards, 17 touchdowns, 5 picks. Most among quarterbacks at 535.
The evolution of his offense under offensive coordinator Todd Monken. He's given Lamar more control of his offense.
The Ravens are putting up points.
Get out of bad plays, and he's really embraced it. They're hitting on all cylinders.
All right, they give it to Gus Edwards and get himself about 4. I'm sorry, that was Mitchell on the play, not Gus Edwards.
Last few years, and Jason will get into it as the night goes on.
There's Tom Monken, offensive coordinator for the Ravens. 2nd and 5. And Jackson with his little wildcat RPO gets himself a first down.
And a big part of why they lead the league in rushing is this guy right here, Lamar Jackson. It's fly sweep. They stretch out. He runs right here, north and south. So many different guys they can hand the football to.
He's going to have to be able to pass the football, though,
Lamar makes a good decision, gets in behind
in the postseason.
It's really hard on
when they take away that, depending on who they play. 1st and 10 for the Ravens. Ravens coming in at 8-3. Chargers are 4-6. Lamar drops back. OBJ catches it and just short of the first yardage, gets 9 yards on the play.
Yeah, Mike, you and I were laughing. I've seen this way too many times in my life. Odell Beckham running a slant route, catching on the
It doesn't matter.
If you're on defense,
at one point, I was so used to the Sunday pay-per-views. But it's cool. Okay. Jackson. Mitchell again. Again, we got another.
Against this Chargers defense. University at Buffalo.
Gonna have to find a way to put pressure.
UCLA, Kenneth Murray, Oklahoma. Dean Leonard, Ole Miss. Derwin James, Florida State. Lloyd Gilman, Notre Dame. Devin Hawkins, Cal. Asante Samuel, Florida State.
Asante Samuel, baby.
In the secondary because of
one of my favorite corners. The Chargers have allowed 475 yards or more in 4 out of 10 games this year. I mean, nice play. Zay Flowers tried to spin, but
they've really struggled in the secondary. Leonard gets the start here, and this guy's got a little physicality to him. And you see it here. Zay Flowers is a tough guy to get down in the open space.
I like how Leonard squared. First of all, used his speed, and then he squared his body to get ready to tackle him, so that he didn't have a.
Team that has started 9 different defensive backs over the first 10 games of the season. Leonard, his 2nd start of the year.
Like I said, the player in motion. They flip it. Keith Mitchell gets tackled on the line, so no gain.
Khalil Mack, the star up front, has got 11 sacks, comes up with the tackle.
And it's third down.
Sure does.
Jay says Sundays probably works better for their fans. More people are off on Sundays and Saturdays. That's a good point. That is a good point. Especially with the fact that when the pay-per-view is at nighttime, most people are pretty much at home. All right, here's 3rd and 7. Jackson back to throw, looking. Chargers bring 3. Jackson gets away, and it's incomplete. Good stand by the Chargers defense. And it'll be 4th and 7, so they're going to punt. They are going to punt. Excuse me. I think for Punk, it's a one-and-done deal. Make an appearance in Chicago for ratings and Raw after that leave. I don't know.
Flushes Lamar and they're off the field.
What's so ironic and weird was the picture that he took with Triple H. That was way off. Here's the punt. A fair catch. Are they going to call a flag? No whistle.
For interference with the catch, the ball goes out of bounds. And the Chargers will get it at the 11-yard line. 10 minutes in here.
I'm surprised they didn't call a flag. There was a bit of interference. There was some contact to the body. The ball spiked out of bounds. It did not hit it didn't hit the chart. It didn't hit Darius. So the Chargers are going to take over once again for their second series. All right. So just a little over 9 minutes here in this first quarter, we have a 3-0 Chargers lead over the Baltimore Ravens. I don't know what's going to happen. I at first thought it was going to be a one-and-done deal with CM Punk coming back. I don't know. I think this is Punk's last shot, though. I mean, he thought he could make it in the UFC. He flopped very badly. I remember him coming back over 2 years ago talking about he was never happy at the place he worked at, so taking a shot at the WWE. Then he gets himself in a little bit of trouble in AEW. Tony Khan doesn't know how to handle him, and then he, quits, from here. So we'll see. CM Punk could do what he wants. I get all that, but I'm just saying, I just felt like to ruin Randy's moment to me was kind of messed up. And like I said, I get that you're in Chicago. I know they did it for ratings purposes, but I just felt like it almost makes Randy's return kind of underwhelming now. It's like, damn, what a moment. Randy, happy. Over a year, and then yeah, I get it, but that's what I feel bad for. It's more so Randy, but you got to make money. So in one part, I do understand. I understand. But anyway, getting back to the Buffalo Bills and Eagles game. As I mentioned earlier, I think the Buffalo Bills season is over. And it's crazy for me. You're like, yo, Louis, you don't know what can happen. It's a lot of time. Do you really trust the Bills with the schedule coming up now? Do you really trust the Bills with the schedule coming up now? 3 of the teams that they play are playoff teams. They got to play Miami again. They got to play Dallas, and then they got to play Kansas City. 3 of the next 5 games are against playoff teams. This is Saturday? What week is this? Holiday doubleheader. We got the Bengals and the Steelers, and then we got the Chargers. December 23rd. Chargers and Bills. All right, ladies and gentlemen, back to live action. Here's Herbert, play action, escapes pressure, rolls left. He's starting to run and goes out of bounds. Let's see, you don't want to pick up a flag.
Should this drive have started at the 11? Bring in Terry McCauley. Terry, should this have been kick-catch interference?
Mike, it's absolutely fair catch interference. He signals for the fair catch, and the defender hits him before the ball gets there. That's a foul. It's a 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
They didn't call it.
2 15-yard penalties that the Chargers did not get here, Jason, in the first quarter.
Huge penalty. The one down in the red zone, they're going to be first and goal inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah.
Find themselves in 3rd and 19.
2nd and 5.
That one. Tough sled early for the officials.
They give it to Joshua Kelly and get themselves about 3 yards.
Out of UCLA, gains a couple of yards. Greg Urban bottom of the pile. Third down coming up for LA.
Yo, but you notice in this game, Joshua Kelly is getting more of the run yards than Austin Ekeler.
Against the Ravens is tough. It's really hard. They can wreck the game there. So,
like I said, I always felt like Ekeler was more of a receiver than he was a runner, in my opinion, because he doesn't average a lot of yards on the ground. 3rd and 3. They send Allen in motion. Quick throw. And it's a first down to Keenan Allen.
Right on the 26-yard line, and that is a first down.
That's a first down.
On John Madden's weekend, the old right foot, left foot spot. We all were waiting to see which one he was going to use. He used the right.
All right, that is a first down for the Chargers, so 1st and 10.
So many Allen catches have been first downs here this year.
Under 4 minutes of counting here in the first quarter, 3-0 Chargers as they have the ball. Ryan says, do you like how the NFL does Thanksgiving every year? I don't really like it because I'm tired of seeing the Lions every year just to spice things up. I'm tired of seeing the Cowboys every year, too. They give it to Ekeler, play action, escapes from Jadeveon Clowney. Herbert is chased, and he runs to the sideline. I think he's behind the line of scrimmage.
Justin Herbert has used a few different techniques to protect that middle finger on his left hand that he broke in week 4. In week 7, he wore a glove, which was ripped off in game. So in week 8, he abandoned the glove,
get surgery
with heavy tape. And by last week, he just had a light tape job around the top of that finger. Tonight, same protection as last week. And also his right forearm was scraped up on that first drive tonight, had it cleaned out, and now has a bandage you can see on it.
All-time tough guy.
Looks like he's
7 and 8.
Good job by Kyle Hamilton.
Nice play by Hamilton.
To come from his safety or nickel or whatever spot. He's playing everywhere, Jason, and he's showing up everywhere.
He plays everywhere. First-round pick out of Notre Dame last year. They have him around the line.
Great tackle by Kyle Hamilton.
He's 6'4", and he's athletic. Just watch this. Takes on the block.
Wait, did he get him with a face
Gets the
mask?
block and goes and makes the play. His athleticism, his physicality around the line of scrimmage, making a huge difference for this Ravens.
No game. 3rd and 10.
Number 14th overall pick of the draft a couple of years ago.
They go another play action. Goes right.
With Hamilton chasing
Herbert throws straight down the middle. Oh, almost picked off.
Way downfield.
And that is incomplete.
Coming across. Marcus Williams playing safety. And after one first down, Chargers kick it away.
Chargers real concerned about the pressure packages of the Ravens.
And that's going to be a punt for the Chargers.
Keep a lot of blockers in.
Ryan says, or have the two teams who played each other at the bowl play on Thanksgiving.
Individual blocks. Gerald Everett on Jadeveon.
Take a look at the out-of-town scores. From Thanksgiving, we had Green Bay winning 29-22 at Ford Field in Detroit. Dallas just killed the Commanders, so enough about that. Seattle, and we got a fair catch call. All right, so we're reaching about the 2-minute warning. 2:02 remaining here in the first quarter as the Chargers punt away, and the Baltimore Ravens will take over in the series. It is 3-0 in favor of the Los Angeles Chargers. Smash the like, hit that subscribe, share the stream. Wait, the two teams that played in the Super Bowl? That means that it would have been the Chiefs against the Eagles. But like I said, well, like Jay said with the Lions, it's been a Thanksgiving tradition, and it's been the same with the Cowboys because they play just about every Thanksgiving too. But I mean, I get what you're saying, but it's gonna be hard to just change tradition. I mean, when it's been happening for freaking over 80 years, there's no way that they're gonna change that. Besides, good luck to the Lion and Cowboy fans, because then they're gonna have a problem with it. Then they're gonna complain about it. It's like, why are you gonna break tradition if something's been happening for 80 plus years? So everybody's got an opinion, and I understand that you're tired of it, but I just know that they're not gonna change it. Like, that's just what the NFL has been doing for forever. It's nearly forever. So it's like they're not gonna change that. Because even if you would want that, you're already going to have the diehard Cowboy and Lion fans. They're going to complain. So they're going to think it's stupid. And Nobody's really complained about it anyway, to be honest with you. It's like they just and honestly, really honestly, like the lines are good this year. So I would not have I wouldn't have even messed with that. I mean, especially because they're good this year. Ryan says, "Did you see Richard Sherman and Skip going at it?" I didn't see it, but I did hear it. Skip is pretty much done.
Leading rusher, career highs in passing stuff, so he's really done it. The question is, in game 12, will he disappear again? He's been gone.
12 games each of the last 2 seasons.
Illness and an ankle in 21. Team missed the playoffs in 2022. Last year was a knee injury. They got into the playoffs and then lost the wild card game in Cincinnati. And Jason, there are the big numbers there. He has gotten to this point the last couple of years, great starts. Now can he play in December, Ted?
Yeah, let's certainly hope so, because this guy's one of the real superstars in the game, and he's so great for the NFL and certainly for the Ravens. When he's there, they win, and when he's not, they lose.
Play action, rolls right, Jackson, quick throw. Isaiah Likely, the tight end, makes the play, first down.
Protection for the quarterback.
That'll probably be a roughing the passer on the defense. Offense. Oh, never mind. It's all Gus Edwards, the running back.
See Edwards stepping up in protection. Khalil Mack beats Ryan Stanley inside. Edwards not in good position. You got to move your feet to get in front of the guy. Mack's too strong.
Skip has had a successful career, but he thinks he's bigger than everybody. That's his personality. Jackson with a screen. Oh, nice play right there. Ooh. Oh, nice.
A gain of 18 to the 30 for Isaiah Likely out of Coastal Carolina.
It's a good call on first and long to throw a screen.
Whoever picked up Isaiah Likely, God bless you.
They're certainly going to miss
Mark Andrews.
About that, but they really feel good about Likely's ability as a receiver, especially run after catch. You see that there?
Bro, but when Mark Andrews got injured last time, he did the same thing. So he's shown that ability. I already know.
Final minute of his opening quarter.
Under a minute.
Flowers in motion.
Flowers in motion.
Inside give with Gus Edwards.
Gus Edwards gets the first down. On 2nd and 2, they get the first. Jay says many people eat between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. Lions game is about over or is after eating and family time around the table.
So you lose Andrews. It's like who are our playmakers? Now it's much more spread out. A lot of receivers on the field. So as good as Andrews is, and he is Lamar Jackson's Travis Kelce. I mean, these two guys are attached at the hip. They're certainly going to miss them, but with Likely and with these receivers, they feel like they can absorb.
They're not just relying on Mark Andrews because of their running attack and primarily because of Lamar Jackson. Jackson, Odell Beckham makes the play, gets a first down.
You see these other pieces stepping up. First down for Odell as we get to the end of the opening quarter. With score, Chargers 3 and Ravens nothing. Sunday Night Football.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, end of the first quarter here in SoFi Stadium. It is Chargers 3 and Ravens nothing. Ravens still have the ball, so they'll have it at the start of the second quarter during this drive. And is that Paris Hilton? I haven't heard from her in quite a long time, so it's irrelevant. Is this Raising Canaan? Power Book 3, Raising Canaan, coming soon. I saw book one. Book one was my favorite. I didn't see book two. Let me know who you guys got winning this game. I know that G Money had picked the Ravens. I picked the Ravens just because the Chargers are just going to have a tough time dealing with their offense, with their ability to run and pass. If they can find a way to play a complete game and not waste drives, they got a chance to win. Jay says, close out Skip. Those few watchers will go to Stephen A. Personally, that ish is a waste of a morning for multiple decades. Skip just loves to hear himself talk, and he's made himself listen. He's already done other jobs in his career, but he's got an outlandish mouth, and he now knows where it stands. I mean, people are like, oh, man, he gave Shannon an opportunity. I said Shannon has a personality that he can land the job pretty much anywhere. Look what he's doing right now with his club, Shay Shay. Look what he's doing on ESPN, even though he only comes twice a week. I mean, the numbers, ESPN's numbers on First Take have blown through the roof compared to Undisputed. So he's pretty much – they need to close him out. I mean, and Richard Sherman knows he don't need that because he already does NFL primetime on Thursdays with Andrew Whitworth and Fitzmagic and oh my goodness, Tony Gonzalez. There you go. I'm like, why am I drawing blank? So it's like it's ridiculous. It's Skip is done. Start of the second quarter. Play action for Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson, quick throw, completes it. And Keith Mitchell on the outside gets himself a first down, putting him as a receiver to the outside and gets himself a first down.
That was a great story. This guy's emerged here in the last month. You know, his dad was a player for the Ravens on the Super Bowl team.
Guys, hit that like button, share.
This guy was an undrafted free agent running back. We had a great conversation with Lamar Jackson. He's as fast as they come. Lamar told us he ran 4.2. And I think Lamar said he probably runs faster than Keith, but he had a bad toe.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Ravens. I saw a video Ticket put out saying that KG calling out Dirk for saying a racial slur. Jackson, quick throw. Nice throw. Complete to OBJ, Odell Beckham for the first down on a slant.
Every time he catches a slant, Jason Witz is next to him.
Yeah, Jerry Rice is the greatest slant runner of all time in the NFL. I think Beckham is too. Watch this guy at the line of scrimmage come off the ball, and he just takes his release. He's stronger than people think he is. He obviously has great quickness. I love how Lamar just cuts it loose. Lamar's such an athletic passer.
Did you also hear that T.I. put his hands on his son? That's what I heard too. First and 10 for the Ravens. Lamar hands it off. Oh, Jackson took it himself. Like I said before with Lamar, that ain't going to work forever, man. It's not going to work forever with that.
You know, Odell's one of those guys that you feel like you have him under.
Jay says, I tried it when I think it was cold pizza or something. Can't get those hours back. Never wasted more hours ever again. I didn't watch cold pizza like that.
So when you have those guys, those explosive guys.
I didn't really start watching Skip until, what was it, that whole 1st and 10? That's when I was watching it. And that was when I saw Stephen A. like a couple of years before that when he would be on ESPN News and stuff. But Lamar, 2nd and 9, and incomplete. Pass intended for Rashad Bateman, but it is incomplete. Gilman on the tackle with 3rd down.
Tries to fit this thing into Bateman.
Which KG told Pierce Dirk says something to him in German. I heard that. Listen, I don't know if it's true or KG doing his fake guy tough act trying to start something. I don't know. I'm going to have to look into that. Haven't heard much, though.
Second down stop to create a 3rd long. Big thing here for Lamar. Don't go back.
Here's 3rd and 9.
Field goal range. I know Tucker can kick it a long way. Don't make his job.
It's in the player in motion. Jackson, quick throw. Oh, what a catch by OBJ. Another 1st down. Oh, I'm sorry. That was Rashad Bateman on the catch. I thought that was OBJ. I got confused with the 7 and 3. That's my fault. But Rashad Bateman with a hell of a catch, and we got a Ravens first down.
He wants to show us he can run them too. It's the same kind of thing. A quick little jump release.
Oh, yeah, when he called Chris Bosh Spice. I remember that was, 2011, 2012, around there? I think 2011.
I see a little bit of Lamar's command in this new offense. Bateman was in the wrong spot. He got him
Jackson.
in the right spot. Gave it to Justice Hill. He moves inside.
So here's Hill. Gets himself about 7 or 8 yards on that play.
And this is what's so challenging when you play the Ravens and they have all this speed. They spread these
The Ravens are kind of reminding me of that three-headed running back tandem of the Giants with Ward, Bradshaw, and Jacobs.
Right back to Hill for the first down.
Then Hill gets a first.
So the stat go by.
The only difference is though these running backs have a lot of speed though. And we know Jacobs, he wasn't fast. He was just a power back.
Lamar in some ways gets confined when the formations are too tight. Picture him back at Louisville. It just seemed like there was so much space. You want to keep him in a phone booth.
The Ravens currently on a 10-play, 75-yard drive over 5.5 minutes right now. Again, guys, hit that like button. Definitely appreciate you guys watching the game with me right here as we call. Hope you guys like the background. And the Ravens are going to call a timeout. I'm sorry, the Chargers are calling a timeout. Their second timeout of the half.
The fullback out for that one. It was an interesting hire that John Harbaugh had to make as he brought in.
How about my Giants today? Winning 10-7. Obviously not a lot of points scored, but we won.
I think the best thing that Todd Monken has done is kept some of those outlets that Greg
49ers put a beat down on the Seahawks. Played a great game. Bro, the Jets looked awful on Friday night. Not the defense, the offense. Not the defense. What was very funny was that Jalen called Skip Pistol Pete and clowned him for his high school. Oh yeah, when he gave that 1.4 points per game average.
Sebastian Joseph Day.
All right, so we got a.
With the Rams, when Brandon was the defensive coordinator, come on over within the last couple.
So we got a Ravens stop at the line of scrimmage.
Like that's a little bit what we're talking about.
Skip doesn't like to get challenged like that. Oh, that was Hill.
Chargers bring their big people out there, and it becomes tougher. I'd like to see him keep it spread out. Try to run the ball against favorable boxes where there are not a lot of guys in there.
We got third down. I'm sorry, second and goal.
When you get down in there close.
Play in motion for the fullback. Play action. Jackson lobs it, throws it. End zone. Touchdown. Zay Flowers in the end zone with a touchdown. Touchdown Ravens. And they take the lead. They take a lead to 6-3. Was that a bouquet of flowers? Oh, okay.
That was well orchestrated. This is one of the
This is why I love touchdown celebrations.
In the NFL, Flowers lines up on the right-hand side. You fake it. You put a guy in the flat.
This is why I love touchdown celebrations.
You work your way back across the formation. Look how fast Zay Flowers is.
Woo.
Wow.
Look at the athleticism on that catch, too. You see the hops on that catch?
22nd overall pick in the draft. That run of receivers in the first round. Justin Tucker for the extra point.
Tucker, we got a flag. Offense. So that'll be
cost him 5 yards.
5 yards.
Nice celebration and creative, but delayed the proceedings a little bit.
It was orchestrated. Yes, well done. There's no doubt about that.
Well, it's 2 games in a row now. I've read about in preparation for the game teams who have nominated a guy.
They are here talking about those.
So
I bet John's real happy about that.
Here's the snap and the kick. Extra point is good.
Tucker, he rarely misses the extra points.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So Lamar Jackson with a touchdown pass to Zay Flowers right there, the rookie with that touchdown catch, gets his feet plant, and with the bouquet flower toss, and the Ravens are up 7-3 as we take commercial break. Jay says KG does all of that bait BS. Pierce said it didn't happen. That's why I said I'm not taking KG seriously. I'm like, yo, they're like, ooh, Dirk called them the N-word, and it's just like, bro, KG is a fake tough guy, man. Such a fake tough guy. Such a fake tough guy. And now all of a sudden he team LeBron now, calling him the GOAT over Michael Jordan when he's on record on many occasions, especially with the fact that he grew up in Chicago, even though he was born in South Carolina, that Michael Jordan was his was the number one guy. All of a sudden LeBron's a GOAT. I'm like, did LeBron pay you too? I'm like, God damn. I said, this is why dudes hate on LeBron. You have to pay people to say you're the greatest. You have to pay people to say you are the greatest. That's an insecure thing. That basically saying that you know that MJ's the guy. Think about it. You have to tell other people, tell them that I'm the best. I mean, you had your wife, Miss Savannah James, telling the people at the ESPYs, oh yeah, the GOAT, respectfully, LeBron James. And I'm just like, she doesn't even really get into that type of talk. She said it because her boo thing told her to say it. And I'm going to say it again. Do y'all remember when LeBron broke the all-time scoring record of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar against the Thunder? All his kids were wearing Jordans. And I'm saying it again. Who's the GOAT? Y'all already know who it is. My thing is also, if you think LeBron is the greatest, that's cool, even though he's universally not regarded as the greatest. But my thing is, why are you lying about his career? Why are you lying about Michael Jordan's career? See, that's my point. Ryan says, how does the NBA seek MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and etc. when it's been 2 months? Easy. For narratives. Bro, they said LeBron is carrying the Los Angeles Lakers, and he's moved into the top 10 in the MVP race. I'm like, LeBron carrying his team. I said, really? I said, I don't think LeBron has played at an MVP level. Once again, LeBron James knows how to manipulate the stats. Here we go. Oh, man. And that Chargers and the return man, Darius Davis on the return gets tripped. Dirk was also killing KG during that game. Let me ask you a question, Jay. What year was that? Was that Dirk in his early years in Dallas? Do you know? Here come the Chargers, second quarter. 10:37 remaining here in the second for the first half. Herbert. Ravens bring 3. Herbert is sacked. I told you about that Baltimore defense, the ability to get pressure on the quarterback. Arguably the best pass rush in the NFL.
They're quick, strong, and explosive. So Justin Herbert holds the ball.
Yeah, Ravens brought 4.
It's a good matchup inside. And Zion Johnson.
Great job collapsing the pocket.
He throws him away. Shows against the quarterback. A lot of white shirts around Herbert. Not a fun environment.
2nd and 17. See, the Chargers are going. This is what happens when you don't really have like a much of a running game like that. Play action. Herbert looking, going deep. And, oh, that was almost intercepted. Threw it in double coverage. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just heard.
For the Chargers, he goes deep. He runs a corner route from inside. Look at Hamilton. He's pressed on him inside. This is not an easy.
Oh, okay. This happened. Okay, I get it. Okay, this happened when KG was assaulted. Okay.
To throw it. Love the poise at the end.
All right, thanks for the clarification.
That's a big time play right there.
Kyle Hamilton again on the coverage. 3rd and 17. Here's Herbert. Back to throw. Little bunch formation. Here's the screen. Nah, Kelly's going nowhere. That's another punt. And Kyle Hamilton, again on the tackle. The dude's been everywhere, man. You can play him in coverage. You can play him inside the slot. I just love his position. I just love his positioning. Really good tackler. Most of these teams out west aren't really that good. We thought there's lots of teams in the west not looking too good. Only Denver looks good for now. Here's the part. Look, man, y'all got to ask yourselves this question. I really think. And
only return of a couple of yards. Nick Neiman down there, one of the top special teams players for the Chargers. The Santa Monica Pier.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So with 8:58 remaining here in the first half, it is a 7-3 ball game. Ravens lead over the Chargers. Jay says Pierce was in the earshot and it denies it. All right. If that's what Paul Pierce says, I actually would believe him because, like I said, KG is a he's a shit starter. KG loves to talk a lot of crap, bro. He loves that BS bait. Anyway, yeah, getting back to what I was saying with the Western Conference. Look, ask yourselves this question, guys. Ask yourself this question. Why did the Clippers make the move to get James Harden to the Clippers? Why did the Warriors get Chris Paul, even though Chris Paul does not fit with what the Warriors are doing? Why is it that the Phoenix Suns right now have injuries? Not that hard to figure out. They're trying to make it easier for the Lakers. Like I said, the Lakers are so beatable when they don't have the refs in their pocket. Again, guys, if you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. Jay says the East usually needs home court in the finals. Well, that's right, because if you look at, well, the only way that this didn't happen in this case, usually, but we have that anomaly season in 2021 with the Milwaukee Bucks where they didn't have home court. But like I said, that was an anomaly because they started on the road in Phoenix. Then you had the Lakers. Well, that was neutral, so that was not really home court. The Toronto Raptors would be a great example. They had home court advantage, and they won the series in 6 games. (2013) with the Miami Heat. They went 7 and was able to win at home in Game 7. You have, well, 2011 was a bit different. They had home court advantage and they blew it.
Clubs up in the mix. City and Tottenham next Sunday, 11:30 a.m. Eastern, 8:30 out here on the West Coast. That is only on Peacock. You can watch it on the way to the Polar Express train ride. Southern California Railway Museum.
That chef is dancing with that on.
LA. It's the holiday season. That fun stuff. Polar Express, all those plans with the fam.
I mean, Paul Pierce said he was a better shooter than Klay Thompson. I mean, Pierce was a great player, underrated player.
Next Sunday night, Melissa Stark on the sideline. 7-3, Baltimore on
7-3, Baltimore with the ball.
The first, Ravens a touchdown in their last drive.
Jackson, quick throw. Bateman gets tackled real fast. And we got a flag.
On the play. Blocking for Bateman. We've had 2 on the Ravens so far, 1 on the Chargers.
What's the call?
Alan X sorting it out. Illegal block in the back.
Offense.
10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay.
First down. Just as what they don't talk about is that KG tried to intimidate Dirk from the timeout to ball in play for years. KG is just soft. Goes quiet when one goes back at him. Exactly.
At all. They're going to call this every single time. The biggest thing for Stanley is you want to take an angle right down the
tough push off by Stanley in the back.
The defender's going to be, not where he is. Angle is a little high.
1st and 20 for the Ravens.
Good call by the officials. Making their way back.
Guy's been around for a long time.
Pierce was a small forward. Wade was a shooting guard. I don't know.
28 Lamar's going to keep here. Run inside.
And
gains 9 yards. Melissa.
Mike Zay Flowers and
Lamar Jackson with a 9-yard run. So it'll be second down and 11. Remember Lewis and KG told Melo Lala tastes like Cheerios? I believe it. I believe it.
Jackson did win.
He probably said something else. Who knows anyway?
He likes about Lamar's game. He said everything. And he was quick to tell me his freshman year at Boston College that Lamar liked a few of his pictures.
Lamar, 8 out of 10, 84 yards, 1 touchdown.
He couldn't believe it.
Lamar, quick throw. And complete. Gets away from the tackle. Isaiah Likely. How about your boy?
First down, Isaiah Likely stepping into that void for Mark Andrews with a couple of nice plays, Jason.
And this is exactly what they were talking about. The run after catch for Likely. He's an athletic guy. Jumps this way, jumps that way. Tight ends making jump cuts pretty good. Second time they've overcome a 1st and 20 type situation to make it third manageable.
And they're going to get it from Mitchell inside for progress.
And Mitchell gets himself the first down.
Will keep this drive going. Melissa mentioned the celebration. So there's the celebration with the Flowers. He did something similar when he scored his first touchdown, the little bouquet play off the surname. And he's explained to Lamar.
Yo, look at Lamar. Look at Lamar. Look at that.
Yeah, right. Really?
This is absolutely hilarious. As a coach, you always want your players interacting with each other, making the adjustment between series. If Harv turned around and saw that,
Yo, Lamar's funny.
he just roll his eyes.
That's all. I mean, that's all he can do.
Do better. It's neat. Maybe that'll be the Flowers trademark.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Ravens.
Under 7 here till halftime.
Jackson, quick throw, complete. Isaiah Likely once again.
But Isaiah Likely gained 7 yards. Jason, last year Likely caught 36
Isaiah Likely's got great hands.
3 touchdowns. He's
There's John Harbaugh.
Guy than Mark Andrews, and maybe he'll fit in this offense very well.
No doubt. And they were saying such positive things. As they were lamenting the loss of Andrews, Lamar called him.
Bro, he averages 10 yards a catch on his
receptions.
receptions. 125 yards on 12 receptions.
He can catch it. He can run with it afterwards. And we're seeing that.
Yeah, no. Likely is so good with the yards after catch. He's so good.
Targeted Likely 4 times, got 3 catches.
That was a play action, and they give it to Bateman, gets himself the first down.
Second catch. Rashad to the 36-yard line. The Ravens putting together another good drive here.
Lamar is such an athletic passer.
What that?
People talk a lot about changing platforms.
Sidearms it.
He pump fakes, gets Derwin James to jump, and then he goes down low, Kent to Colby, and gets it to Rashad Bateman. He's such a good athlete. He's so comfortable on the field.
How's a Patrick Mahomes like throw?
Don't bother him. Finds lanes. He's not quite the picture-perfect prototype passer, but he is awfully effective doing it. Good example right there.
1st and 10 for the Ravens. Play action. Lamar escapes pressure. Escapes. Runs with his legs. There he goes. Stutter step. Oh, stops. Uh-oh. Oh.
He's frustrated. He thought he had a few more moves in him.
For a second there, the way he moved his leg, I thought he got injured. And I'm like, damn.
I have no idea
Not
where he
again.
began to defend this guy. You just saw the great slant throw he makes around Derwin James. Climbs the pocket, goes this way, goes that way, keeps his eyes up. He's faster than everybody. Cut back here. Look at this guy. It's like he's at the playground. He's a senior in high school, and everybody else is in grade school. He's something else.
He was supposed to be what?
Closing in on 5,000 career rushing yards.
That's who Michael Vick was supposed to be.
6.
Fake. Throw. Oh.
His first look was out.
That was intended for OBJ, Odell Beckham Jr.
That'll be 3rd down here for the Chargers.
Third down for the Ravens, you mean, Mike. Here's like that fake old head on a porch clowning younger generation saying back in my day.
He's going to pull it and throw it. It's really the first throw he's been off on in this ball game. And again, this is that same situation.
Chargers defense, second highest in terms of getting pressure. Their sack rate on 3rd downs through week 11 is the best. Jackson with an empty backfield, and do we have a flag?
As it was running down, the Ravens took
A timeout?
First charge timeout. Baltimore. 30-second timeout.
It was interesting, Jason, reading lips. You see Todd Monken, he said wristband and then some number after that. And that's monking up in the box, calling the plays right into Lamar Jackson's helmet. And they use the wristband.
Kansas City with a 31-17 win over the Raiders.
You know, Lamar has used his wristband.
Buffalo with a heartbreaking loss to Philadelphia, 37-34 in overtime. We talked about Green Bay beating Detroit on the road. Jordan Love looked great. 29-22 on the road.
So they went back to the wristband early on. The process is a lot smoother. It's quick. He says wristband 38. Run the 38th play on the wristband.
We're going to look more.
And then they go to work. It's giving Lamar more time.
It's 3rd and 3. Ravens running 26 total plays. Chargers 20. 6 more plays.
And, you know, when you have a quarterback like Lamar, what do you want to do? I want to use the wristband. Give him the wristband.
Well, there's some good quarterbacks who've used that wristband over the years.
Yeah, that guy up in New England used it for about 20 years. Right. Won a lot of championships. So.
How many times did we see that shot looking into the huddle and Brady was into the wristband on page 2? Okay, ready to see what Monkey called here on 3rd and 3.
Jackson.
Pressure here.
And, almost gets sacked. Escapes. Jackson looking. And stiff arms. And gets a first down.
Kenneth Murray, he says he's got the first down. Let's see where that mark
Let's
goes.
see.
Mark is just shy.
I thought he's just short.
Over around the 26-yard line. There's the camera on the pylon by the down.
I think he's just short.
66 and recording his elbow.
Comes across.
Yeah, he's just short.
Super close there. There it was. He's got it.
Oh, he's got it.
Good job extending the ball there.
Going to go quickly on 4th down. It's a direct snap. And it is close to being stopped.
Nice stop.
They went to Edwards on the direct snap, and it is stopped.
Yep. Chargers take over on turnovers.
And the Chargers will take over on downs.
All right, so the Chargers take over on downs. They get the stop. They get the stop that they need. Can they take advantage now and try to score on this possession coming up right now?
Sniff it. That one's short.
Very short.
So the Chargers come up with a.
And Lamar Jackson is tight. Ryan says, what's going on with Jordan Poole, man? He's out of control. KG wants him kicked out of the NBA. Jay says, Poole is a fool. KG just talking his nonsense. Bro, I told y'all about Jordan Poole, man. The media propped him up like crazy. Jordan Poole got his money. They felt bad for him due to Draymond. Steph Curry knew what was going on with Jordan Poole. He kept making faces on him during timeouts. Poole would be doing some dumb nonsense. Jordan Poole gets his money with the Wizards, and now he's looking awful. I told you, bro, dudes care about more money and brand than actually being real good to great NBA players. They don't care about that. This man wanted to take out Ice Spice for freaking what was it? How much money was it? I forgot. But I said, why would I be paying a girl all that money to get to go on a date? You a desperate fool. Like, you got money. I said, there's a bunch of thirsty IG models out there that would love to come your way. And you settling for a girl who can't even rap in Ice Spice, who's from the Bronx, and I'm ashamed that she's from the Bronx, but that's a whole nother story. But yeah, Poole is a damn fool. It did the Warriors justice to get rid of him. Got himself a little championship. He thinks he's Steph Curry off the bench. Makes dumbass decisions with the basketball. Takes stupid shots. Shots he shouldn't be taking. And now KG wants him out of the NBA. Man, KG's just talking his nonsense. I'm not going to listen to him. As great of a player as KG was, as great of a competitor as he was an ish starter. And he can never really back up his claims. As long as you clap back at him, trust me, he wasn't doing nothing. He was doing nothing.
Stops the Chargers take over at the 27. They went 3 and out on their last drive. We'll go back to that play if time permits.
Chargers with the ball. Trying to get something going. Halfback toss to Eckler. Let's think about it. We have 4. Okay.
At the 30-yard line. Chargers having an opening drive, 12 plays down the field. That's just their 10th play since that opening drive. All right, so let's go back to that third down play and look at the 2 different angles. We're bringing Terry McCauley first. Terry, what do you see on this one?
So we want to freeze it when the ball crosses the sideline. So we just did that there, and now you see on down the line, it appeared to be that he did make the line of game on that. We'd have to look at it a little closer.
Herbert, throw, complete to Keenan Allen. Oh, he drops the ball. Is it a fumble? Is it a fumble? Did the Ravens recover? And the Ravens recover the football. Damn, man.
Brent Urban, Roquan Smith are over there. We're going to go back and see, is there 2 steps and then doing something with it for Allen?
And the Ravens get the ball back.
Turn. And then is there a football move after that?
Good,
Terry will keep you hot, bring you right back in.
Good strip.
Yeah, we certainly do see control 2 steps down. Now, he has to perform in that kind of game or have time to do so. One of the acts is tucking the ball away and moving upfield. So it does appear that he does get the ball tucked away, move upfield, but it's really tight. It's really close. It has to be clear and obvious that he doesn't, since it was ruled a fumble.
And they're waiting for a moment here with the Ravens offense on the field. Devian Clowney with Smith back there, and then Brent Urban hustling back for the recovery.
So it is a
like a fumble.
That looks like a fumble to
Terry,
me.
you and I have had a lot of conversations about these catch rules for years, but for me, I don't think there's any doubt there. He catches it 1 foot, 2 foot, the third one's almost getting down. The act common in the game is turning, tucking, going forward, and then the ball comes out. So I think they were on it on the field. I think it's a good call to keep it there.
That's a fumble.
Agreed. It's certainly not clear and obvious he didn't do that.
So it is confirmed a fumble. The Chargers, who are tied for the fewest turnovers in the league on offense coming into this week, turn it over for the 9th time this year, and Baltimore's got it back.
Ravens with the ball back.
At the Chargers 34. And the rookie Keaton Mitchell bouncing to the outside.
Mitchell to the outside.
And Mitchell showing some of that speed that he has to the edge, just shy of the first down.
This is a signature run for the Ravens. It has been for a long time. They're pulling.
And the Ravens get themselves a first down.
Pull Simpson on the backside. Hand the ball to Keaton Mitchell. Get in behind your second puller. And there you see Keaton Mitchell's space. Again, on John Madden's weekend.
Nice
the
move.
2023 version of the old counter trade play that the Hogs made famous in Washington many years ago.
And we have a
movement up front, stops it.
On front on the offense.
Neutral zone infraction.
Defense.
98 defense. The 5-yard penalty results in the first down.
First down.
Austin Johnson on the inside for this Charger team.
Yep.
You see him reacting to Linderbaum bringing the head up. There's no doubt he saw movement inside. Linderbaum, pretty smart guy, kind of snapped it a little bit. Not too much, just enough.
I'll turn both of your comments in a bit. First and 10 for the Ravens after the penalty.
Ravens back in the red zone of the 19.
There. Nope.
He strung out one more time and stopped.
Lost his shoe.
Took the shoe and threw it. He and Khalil Mack were over there to make the stop.
Just a lot of variety that you have to deal with on defense.
And that'll be second down.
Ravens run game. We saw they're pulling the guard, they're pulling the second tight end. Now it's the fly sweep. Then it's fake the fly sweep, and Lamar's running this way. So there's a lot of stuff. Having some discipline is critical for these guys. Not a bad start so far.
Approaching the 2-minute warning.
Approaching that 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10 for the Ravens. Flowers in motion.
And they'll hold second down to the other
And
side
they'll hold it.
of the two. Ravens.
All right, so we're going to take a commercial break for the first half. 2-minute warning. Baltimore leads 7-3 in SoFi Stadium over the Chargers. All right, so let's look at the comment section. And Ryan says, Jay says, both are addition. Pool is like Kuzma. Get paid, act a fool. Both are addition by subtraction. Wizard fans want both of them gone. I wonder why. Right. Both of them don't care. Louis, if you were a part of the top 75, who would you talk to first and what would you say? That's a really good question. There's a lot of guys that I would love to talk to if I was a part of the top 75. I mean, you know what? This is tough because I would talk to Jerry West. I think that conversation would be interesting. I would definitely talk to Bill Russell. You could definitely learn a lot from Bill, especially with the great athlete that he was. Definitely would talk to Kareem. I would talk to Bill Walton. Probably also Will Chamberlain, just for the crazy stories that I've heard for so long, ever since that I've even learned and heard about Will Chamberlain, like all these crazy stories about Will. So yeah, Jerry West, Bill Russell, Elgin Baylor, definitely Dr. J. Dr. J is a must. I would talk to David Thompson. And I love to talk to those guys because it's like you actually learn about the history of the game. These are historically great players. I mean, I would love to talk to Earl the Pro Monroe and Walt Clyde Frazier, John Havlicek. There's quite a few guys I would love talking to. And I look at those guys as historians just because of like the game is where it's at because of those guys, you know. George Mikan would also be another one, and asking him, you know, what was it like becoming like the first superstar in NBA history, like the first well-known superstar in the league, and then being a part of the first ever dynasty in NBA history. Like George Mikan would be another one if he were alive. Here's Lamar Jackson. Looking, almost. Does he get? He gets sacked. Khalil Mack on the tackle as Lamar Jackson gets sacked. 12 sacks on the year now for Jadeveon Khalil Mack. Excuse me.
Explosiveness, but this was all about just relentlessness. You keep coming. It's a matchup on Ricard first, and then Morgan Moses. Lamar holds it a little bit. Khalil just keeps coming. Half the sacks that the great ones get, they just play harder and longer than everybody else. Great example there by Khalil.
3rd and 15 for the Ravens. Jackson, play action. Fake. He sacked again. Oh, they're going to call. Oh, he let the ball go? I didn't even notice. Oh, they're going to call a flag.
Flag down on the Chargers sideline. And then we have an ineligible receiver downfield.
So that's
a preliminary indication. This Chargers team has been very good after turnovers, and they've only had 9 all year in giving up points.
Ineligible receiver downfield offense. Penalties
decline. 4th down. Small move by Staley. So penalties decline. 1:16 remaining in the first half. 7-3 Ravens.
And Tucker runs for 42 yards.
Talk a lot about situational football.
So we have a field goal coming up.
Mike. Chargers have been very good at it all
Justin
year long.
Tucker.
They've been good at it tonight to hold these guys for a field goal.
This is a 42-yard attempt. Great job by the Chargers defense to snap, the place, and the kick.
best kicker.
And it is good.
Tucker makes another one. Career percentage stays the best, over 90%. Field goal.
All right, so Justin Tucker with the field goal. 1:12 remaining. Oh, my God. Look at that beautiful Los Angeles. Oh, my God. Right down the strip. 1:12 remaining in the first half. It is a 10-3 basketball game. Ryan says, man. Well, what first Jay says, yep. Jerry West would be third. Wilt would be fourth. First three would mention Wilt quite a bit. Jay says Mikan would be after Wilt. Ryan says, man, I think of the top 75 all the time when I see Kobe in the picture and wonder how the count will go. The way I would expect it is Kobe being his intelligent self and just giving you the answers that only Kobe knows how. That's the way I see it. Who's another guy? I probably talked to Elgin Baylor too. Maybe Bob Cousy, with how the NBA was so strict on dribbling and Bob Cousy was still out here dribbling the basketball. How was he able to dribble the ball so, so exponentially? Like, his dribbling was impressive for that time period. He may not have been an efficient player, but again, different time period. And like I said, like, you got to understand what the role of a point guard was during that time. So, which is why I hate the fact that JJ Redick disrespected him in the way he did. Right? Context matters. Which is why I like the fact that Michael Cooper came out and defended those guys of the past. Ryan says the assistant coach 2001 76ers, can't remember his name. Oh, Maurice Cheeks?
That's my buddy Maria right there.
That's right. Sims was happy to get rid of you.
Sure she is, Jason. Sure she is.
I'm happy to get rid of him. Maria looks great, doesn't she?
Devin and Maria back there in the studio. It'll be a touchback taken over at the 25-yard line. So the ghost of defense past year, the Ravens, how amazing their defense was. Well, it's there again. Second fewest points allowed in the
16 points allowed by the Ravens defense.
The old guys are watching over the
Lead the league in sacks.
It's the same old story, sacks.
The 2003 Ravens are the only Ravens team to lead the league in sacks.
Pass plays would be incredible. 4.2 would be the
Lowest since 1982.
In 40-plus years, and already tonight, Jason, only 57 yards for Herbert. He's got to get something going here with
Herbert,
to go.
throw, complete, tackle.
5 yards to Keenan Allen.
And a good start for Justin Herbert, finding his favorite target, Keenan Allen. They got to get him going. Mike McDonald, the defensive coordinator for the Ravens, has been fantastic.
Throw, complete to Keenan Allen.
That's one of those fumbles. You go back to him twice, bang, bang. First down, and they're already out at the 44-yard line.
They sure are. Most targeted receiver in the NFL, leading receiver in terms of receptions in the NFL.
Chargers going no huddle. 3-man rush. Herbert, quick throw, complete. To Eckler, gets himself about 3. Another. Bruh. Bruh. Austin Eckler fumbles the football and the Ravens recover. Bruh. Back-to-back possessions.
8 times in 10 games has turned it over on back-to-back possessions.
Well, the big takeaway here is the Ravens, they're so physical. They're ball-hawking guys. And look at all the big guys sprinting to the ball. Great defenses get 11 hats to the football. The left hand, Queen gets in there. There's Pierce.
Jay says, I would want to be a fly on the wall in the Lakers-Celtics conversation in all of history.
Covering it up.
then also one with Magic, Bird, Jordan, and Kobe. 4 alphas not backing down from the other on their view.
The Ravens are better than the Chargers right now. Unforced errors, you can't have them. 2 big turnovers late here in the second quarter. Now Lamar gets another opportunity.
Third fumble loss this year for Austin Eckler. He fumbled in the fourth quarter last week at Green Bay as the Chargers were driving for a score. They were building some momentum there.
So Keenan Allen,
So you mentioned the sudden
from Austin Eckler.
Chargers defense to come back.
2 of the best players on the Chargers. Jackson throw, incomplete.
Incomplete as Isaiah Likely and Nelson Aguilar were in the same area.
Back-to-back turnovers.
They have another chance. It's a good start right there. And for the Ravens, 21 seconds, 2 timeouts. They're on the 47.
Bro, they only had 8 turnovers through the first 10 weeks. They already have 2 today.
To make this thing a 13-3 game. You got 2 timeouts. There's plenty of time. You can throw the ball anywhere. The ball's complete in the middle of the field. Bang your timeout and go again.
2nd and 10. Justin Tucker getting ready to kick this, okay?
65 from here.
21 seconds for the first half.
Just under 60, excuse me. In warm-ups.
Jackson back to throw. And complete. Isaiah Likely.
Isaiah has been targeted the most of any
Looks like he got about
6 times. He's got 4
5.
catches.
Sure has. They look comfortable together. It's a good play by Likely. Catch it, get the ball around
5 yards.
Get as much as you can and get yourself out of bounds.
His third down.
2 timeouts. And I saw Tucker in pregame.
So I was about a gain of 4, so 36.
The ball from the Hollywood side. I mean, he was 65, 67 yards away. So certainly in his range, if you want to make his job easier.
36. And Lamar loses the football. But it's recovered.
It was fumbled back at the 49-yard line, and inside 2 minutes, it comes back to that spot.
7 seconds remaining.
That pretty much takes the field goal out of the equation because it would be 69 yards from here for Tucker.
One more time, it's Khalil Mack working on Morgan Moses. Starts with his get off. He just captures that edge, and look at the spin move. Remember the great Dwight Freeney? Better than Dwight Freeney coming back.
Khalil Mack reminds me a little bit of Dwight Freeney.
What a great play. And then the presence of mind to put that left hand on the ball.
So that is 2 sacks for Mack on back-to-back drives. And once again, a response by
8 seconds remaining right now for this first half.
Chargers defense. So we're down to 8 seconds left. It's 4th down, and Brandon Staley is going to take his final timeout to get organized here as the Ravens have their offense out to go for it. Once again, just to go back in the last 2 minutes, you have a fumble. It comes back to the spot. The Holy Roller days, the Raiders, and that famous play back in the 70s changed that rule. That's why they don't get it at the 45.
Ryan says Clippers and Warriors likely to miss the playoff or lower seed going into the playoff.
Another one of those great John Madden memories as Dave Casper's pushing the ball into the end zone on the
Don't know yet.
What a great look.
Still a long season.
Talk about a guy who's showing up in the big
But the NBA needs both teams.
Talked about his relentlessness.
The Warriors have been the cash cow in the last, 7 seasons?
On that last one, and then the presence of mind to get to the ball. Take your
First of all, 2 California teams.
Lamar Jackson's hands. There was going to be a scoring
Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Russell Westbrook.
Holy roller play was a Raiders-Chargers game. With 8 seconds here, if you're the Ravens,
you're losing 6 All-Stars out of your playoff roster, out of the playoffs. So the NBA needs that money. Jackson, final play of the first half. Throws, incomplete.
Seconds left, and that's from the 49-yard line. It turns over on downs to the Chargers.
So it's a turnover on downs, and the Chargers will take over for the last.
With LA and their tall receivers to put one up for grabs.
I just can't help think about the Jets game from Friday. You know, too bad for the Jets. Their offense has struggled all year long. I don't know that I've ever seen a Hail Mary intercepted and returned for a touchdown. So
by Javon Hollins.
It's another one in the OTJ, only the Jets column.
Yeah.
So 3 seconds left here. The Ravens sent 2 defenders all the way back to the goal line.
That's a cover 2. Deep, that's a cover 2 deep.
Receivers to the left is Herbert.
Herbert.
Trying to make something happen.
Herbert going deep. And what do we have? And it's intercepted.
An interception to end this first half.
And there you go.
Arthur Millette, who got in there, gets his 4th career interception.
Well, the only positive about that throw by Justin Herbert was that interception was not taken back for a pick 6. But Chargers pretty much shut down after that first drive. Can't get nothing going. And so, ladies and gentlemen, right now in the first half, it is a 10-3 Baltimore Ravens lead over the Los Angeles Chargers here on Sunday Night Football. Raining in the background right here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to people watching right now. We got 4 people watching. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the Browns got banged up today with the amount of injuries they suffered against the Broncos today. Anyway, let's look at our first half. Chargers with 2 turnovers, both of them back-to-back possessions by Austin Eckler and Keenan Allen. Luckily for them, the Ravens couldn't take advantage, because if they did, that really would have looked bad. So it's 10-3 at the half. Ravens should be right now. The Ravens should be up 17-7. No, 17-3. Excuse me. Before anything, man, let's look at some out-of-town scores real quick. Pittsburgh goes on the road to Cincinnati, beats them 16-10. They're now 7-4 on the season. Atlanta beats the Saints 24-15. As I mentioned before, our game is at the half 10-3. Green Bay wins 29-22. Dallas with a romp of Washington 45-10. Seattle losing 31-13 at home at the hands of the 49ers. Titans get a win at home 17-10 over the Panthers, who are now 1-10 on the season. Buccaneers lose by a touchdown to the Colts by the score of 27-20. Minshew throws for 251 yards and 1 interception, and you got Rashawn White, the running back for Tampa Bay, 15 carries, 100 yards. Michael Pittman Jr., 10 catches, 107 yards. Giants with a 10-7 nail-biting win over the Patriots. They now move to 4-8. DeVito throws for 191 yards and a touchdown. Rondale Stevenson carries 21 carries for 98 yards and a touchdown. Hyatt, 5 catches, 109 yards for the Giants. I'm about to see if Hyatt is available for pickup. If he can put me those kind of numbers with DeVito at quarterback. Jaguars with a huge win on the road over the Texans, and they now move to 8-3 in the AFC South. They win 24-21. Yo, the Jaguars are legit, y'all. Trevor Lawrence, 364 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Travis Etienne, 20 carries, 56 yards. Nico Collins had a great day for the Texans, 7 catches, 104 yards. As I mentioned about the Broncos started 0-5, and they have now won 6 straight games, beating the Browns 29-12. Bro, yeah, let me focus on the Buffalo Bills real quick. The Rams beat the holy crap out of the Cardinals. That game was not even watchable, so I didn't even matter. 37-14. Kyle Murray, the dude padded his stats. Josh Allen did throw an interception. 2 rushing touchdowns. No, 2 passing touchdowns and 2 rushing touchdowns. Bradley Cooper.
Allen's not done yet. Gabe Davis with a touchdown.
And he fires this thing into Gabe Davis.
into
Crushes it. It's raining. It's windy. The Bills missed 2 field goals during the game.
Okay, the Bills will get the ball first here. Okay, they're facing 3rd and 9. Allen running.
All right, let's continue looking at the out-of-town scores. Yeah, Cardinals just pretty much horrible. Chiefs win 31-17 over the Raiders. They're now 8-3. Eagles are now 10-1 with the league's best record. Devontae Smith, 7 catches, 106 yards. Josh Allen, 339 on the pass, 81 yards on the ground with 2 rush touchdowns.
And now we know a touchdown wins it for Philly.
Yeah, first finding Smith. He did that all night. 17 yards across the midfield. He had 106 yards.
Dolphins beat the Jets 34-13 on Friday. I saw the game. That was horrific by the Jets. Monday Night Football, we got the Minnesota Vikings against the Chicago Bears. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired of these damn ads. Justin Fields has made his return. There's Alexander Madison. Man, if he could give me 12 fantasy points, I could win this matchup.
Dynamic quarterbacks in the NFL showing up and showing out. Allen also led his team in rushing.
Bro, Allen passed the ball 51 times. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way.
That game-winning touchdown by Jalen Hurts, and what you guys saw on the play.
Yeah, Buffalo, aggressive defense at that point in the game. You know you kick the field goal, you got to be aggressive. So right here, the best thing Buffalo does is they love to disguise. So you see right here, we pause it. The safeties are high. This looks like a... All right, ladies and gentlemen, give me 1 second. I am going to be right back, okay? And you see, right now, they're in an all-out blitz 0. He has the back right here. He's here. You know what? We got to play for you.
Give me 1 second, guys.
Quarterback draw. They love to go. There's some big moments. And Jason Kelsey, you'll see him in the middle here. He's going to come out, make a big block on Dotson. Okay, and that, with you all out blitz, people lose.
So far, Lamar Jackson, 115 yards and 1 touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 5 catches for 25 yards. Isaiah Likely, 4 receptions, 40 yards.
And they got so many other things to defend that need to forget the middle of the field, and then he just runs in for an easy touchdown.
Listen, Eagles' last 4 games, they've been down at the half, and they still found a way to win all 4.
Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Gotta have someone. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Salute. Right now, 10-3 at the half. Right now, in favor of the Ravens. Second half coming up. Oh, here we go. Ryan says Cam and Mace podcasts. First he said the season tournament is trash. It's straight garbage. I don't like the season tournament. It's all to make the Lakers look good, man. That's it. Look who the Lakers have played, and the Laker fans, well, mostly LeBron fanboys and fangirls have been bragging about that how they're 4-0. But look at the teams that they've played. So I don't want to hear it. And then I saw them with against the Cavaliers, and LeBron James actually didn't even play well. But there was he's carrying the team, and I'm like, Anthony Davis does his thing last night. I'm like, he ain't gonna get recognition like that. And besides, the Cleveland Cavaliers, I'm gonna say it right now, they're not winning with Donovan Mitchell as their best player. I've been saying it for years now. That dude has not learned how to play intelligent basketball since he's been in the NBA, which is why. And I felt like that series that he had against OKC as a rookie really got to his head. But that was just because you had three really dumb cats playing basketball together with no real coach, no real structure, nothing. And that's why they got upset. Because even though they were veterans at that point compared to a young Donovan Mitchell, they kept making simple, silly rookie mistakes and let them play the way they wanted to. And Carmelo was really reduced down to a role player at that point. But anyway, getting back to Ryan's comment. He also said, Cam and Mace podcast. Cam says since Sierra is with Russell and went to Denver, it went downhill. Well, Russell had a bad year last year, and he got off to Russell's been playing well. Russell hasn't really been the problem. It's been the rest of that team. It's just now that they're playing better. They've won 6 in a row after an 0-5 start. They're already only two games back of the Chiefs, which I didn't even think was going to be possible.
2 sacks for the 20th time in his career. Ties most in the league in some 9 years, and Mack is half a sack behind T.J. Watt up to the moment in the chase for the sack lead in the NFL.
Once again, we are back in SoFi Stadium, ladies and gentlemen. 10-3 in favor of the Ravens. Ravens will get the ball to start this half. Touchback to the 25. Bro, you need to get fired, Brandon. Your play calling late in games is very suspect. And I will just look at you like, why would you even make that play call? You need to get fired, no matter what.
Not a lot of production from Keenan Allen and Austin Eckler. How do you get those guys going?
We beat ourselves that half. Okay, I didn't think they stopped us very much. We beat ourselves, so we had 2 turnovers and we're able to overcome.
Well, it was a combination of them stopping you and you beating yourselves. I mean, you gotta give the Ravens defense some credit. Here's Lamar, hands it off. Gus Edwards with the carry, gets himself about maybe.
Number 1 run offense in the league, 155 yards a game. Held in check 60 yards.
How many did he get on that play? Like 2 or 3?
Brandon Staley has to be pleased with how his defense has played. The sudden change stuff that you mentioned was huge.
So it was 2 on the play, 2nd and 8 for the Ravens.
Just 3 points in those situations. They played well.
Cam also said that Travis can't mess it up with Swift. Imagine her halftime show. Bro, Taylor Swift should not even be featured. I cannot stand Taylor Swift. It's ridiculous. I don't hate her as a person or anything like that. Oh, what a move by Zay Flowers. The rookie. 17 yards on the catch.
Last year during the Notre Dame PC game, and this is what you saw. You saw a guy who's just so quick and so explosive. He was the best player on the field that day. And easy to see why they want to get him the football.
Here we go. Handoff.
Tough run by the Losing Gus Edwards.
And Gus Edwards right there.
38 pounds. He gets around midfield. We'll have second down coming up.
So that'll be second down after the 17-yard first down catch by Zay Flowers, the rookie. First-round rookie wide receivers, we got Zay Flowers, Jordan Addison, Quentin Johnson. I really love Jordan Addison. He is real good. They need to feature him more. They need to put him with Justin Jefferson. He'll thrive. He will thrive. Gus Edwards gets the handoff and gets tackled. Looks like about a gain of 3. 2. All right, we got third and short. 3rd and 3.
We see the definitive answer to this. There's a lot of time for those players to let their careers play out.
12:50 remaining here in the third quarter. 10-3 Ravens lead over the Chargers. Can the Chargers get something going in the second half? We will see. Eric DeCosta, Executive VP and General Manager of the Baltimore Ravens, has done a really nice job putting this team together along with the rest of that organization, so give the Ravens credit. It's going to come down to the postseason. Likely in motion. This is why the Baltimore Ravens have the #1 rush offense, because they can hit you with the power run and they can hit you with speed. That's just too hard of a combination to stop. Now, the question is going to be, can they do this in the postseason? Because you know all eyes are going to be on Lamar Jackson. Efficiency-wise, this is his best season. We got a fullback in motion. Here's the toss over to Mitchell. And Mitchell cannot get there. And that'll be second down.
Linebacker for the Vikings coming home, played at UCLA, and you just see him quickly diagnose what's going on. He runs through the block by Simpson, gets downhill and makes a play. So some of these veteran guys, these Chargers, have spent a lot of money bringing here. They're showing up tonight.
We're visiting with Eric, who, as you said, is
Roswell also won. 2nd and 11. Oh, that's a flag.
Jackson pressure throws towards Hill. Incomplete. But once again, the pressure was on.
I could have sworn that was a false start.
Third down.
There was pressure. Lamar was backing up on this throw.
But anyway, the pass is incomplete and it'll be third down. Let me see. Yep.
It's a little bit of we call it a TE game or an ET game. The end goes first, the tackle comes around.
You think that Lamar Jackson is better than RG3 if RG3 healthy?
The rusher gets home. Lamar's behind with the throw.
I would say no. Look at RG3's rookie year. Jackson. That's incomplete.
Step for step with OBJ, and a field goal attempt is coming.
And we're going to get a field goal.
Field goal range. Got to expect pressure. The Ravens have the answer they wanted. Here comes the heat. Derwin James right down the middle. He's got Odell Beckham inside in the slot. It's a great matchup. On Leonard with a lot of space outside. Lamar gets it out of his hands. Too far with the throw. Good job getting off the field by the Chargers. Justin Tucker one more time.
Stop here for a second.
Here's Justin Tucker on the field goal. 42 yards. He made his first one.
To the 30-yard line.
Baltimore leads 10-3, looking to take a 13-3 lead here on the kick.
First kicker to be a 5-time first-team All-Pro. Not Pro Bowl, where there's one from each conference. They're talking All-Pro, best of the best. No matter your conference.
48-yard attempt. Here's the place and the kick right down the pike. That's good money.
Another one through. Justin Tucker, 7 points.
All right. With 10:53 remaining, we're taking a commercial break. It is 13-3 now. Baltimore leading over the Chargers. The Chargers defense has done a pretty good job. It's just the problem is they can't score. The last 2 plays of the half on back-to-back possessions, they turned the ball over with 2 fumbles. One by Eckler, one by Keenan Allen. So they just got to hope that they don't turn the ball over here. And let's not forget, almost forgot, the interception by Justin Herbert to end the first half on a Hail Mary pass. So that's why I said that it's important that have you seen RG3 play? Ryan says, what arena is difficult to play in the NFL? You heard it's the Oakland Arena. You're talking about Allegiant Stadium? The one that they're currently in? Or you're talking about, if you're talking about the old Oakland Raiders, that's because they used to share that field with the Oakland A's, the baseball team, which was known as the Oakland Coliseum. Whew. One of these days, I would like to go to Allegiant Stadium. I would love to go to, is it State Farm Stadium for Arizona? And I would love to go to SoFi Stadium where the Chargers and the Rams play. But it's like, I got to go to MetLife because I haven't been there where the Jets and the Giants play.
You've been down Santa Monica Pier, go to the arcade, you play those games where you try to get the toy and you can't hang on. The Chargers haven't been able to hang on. That last game of the season, knocked out of the playoffs. Then last year, the big lead, the exhilarating comeback by the Jaguars, and they dropped it again. And this year, all the close games, they haven't won one. 0-5 in games decided.
That's the story of this team.
No other team in the league coming into this week has more than 2 losses in such situations. And Brandon Staley knows it. He addresses it. Jason, sometimes it's just that problem that's festering. You got to get it out of guys' heads as well.
Yeah, I think that's where it starts because they've lost so many.
I heard Travis say his knees killed him playing there.
It's always, one time it's the defense, one time it's the offense. They've turned the ball over. They haven't been good in 2 minutes. Whatever the thing is, it's been different every time. So to me, it goes
and we got a touchback.
What's the
and
approach?
the Chargers will go on offense.
Mentally, are we clean? Are we poised in the big moments? And they haven't been. And then it starts to build on itself. You get in those moments again, you're like, here comes the black cloud. And that's where this team is right now.
And face that desperate situation at 4-6. And in the first half, they held the fort for the moment in those key spots where there were a couple of turnovers on their side of midfield.
All right, 13-3, first and 10. Keenan Allen in motion, hand off to Eckler, and gets himself about, I want to say 2.
Game plan that we've seen so
So
far.
it should be 2nd and 8 or 2nd and 7.
The first drive was their best drive, and they ran the ball and they used tempo. So that's going to be big for them here. I'd like to see them use some play action on early downs. Run the ball, be committed to it. Even
9 of 13 for Justin Herbert, 79 yards. Here's the throw. Great. Nice catch. Good throw, nice catch.
Had a touchdown just off his hands at the end of the game against Green Bay last week.
And this is a big part of the plan, to get back on the ball in these third down situations to keep the Ravens out of all those different
3rd and 1.
looks that they use.
Short,
Herbert.
scanning,
And incomplete.
And Roquan Smith breaks it up, and that's the danger of that. Is 25 seconds.
Roquan Smith with the deflection.
That's one of the reasons that
And another punt.
coaches, if you will,
Another punt for the Chargers.
Tempo or hurry up offense, because you can go 3 and out pretty quickly. And this defense that's been on the field a lot so far, they get a quick Gatorade break, and now they're back out there. So you got to make some first downs to get it going, to get them on their heels. Chargers having a hard time doing it.
You see the analytics suggest to go for it. Brandon Staley's been as aggressive as anyone over his 2.5 years as head coach in going for it, but he'll just let J.K. Scott
Here's the punt.
up their high.
Fair catch.
Devin Duvernay back at the 13-yard line.
All right, the Ravens back on the offense with the Chargers punting. 9:57 remaining in the third quarter. It is 13-3. Bro, what's up with Justin Herbert? He gives me off as a guy who's just like kind of like happy that he's just playing football. Like he's just happy to be there. You know what? With Travis's knees, it must be the condition of the field. Probably that's why it's affecting him. Have you heard any other players that have complained about the conditions too? I'm disappointed though. It's been harder for Devontae Adams to kind of go off. Jacoby Myers had more fantasy points than him today. And that itself was disappointing because wait, Travis got, oh wait, his brother Jason, you mean? Complained about it? What NFL coach would you wouldn't mind playing for? Mike McDaniel. Sean Payton. Wow, speaking of the Kelceys, right on cue with their Campbell's Chunky Soup commercial. Both just happened to be there. Trying to think. Lamar Jackson started 11 of 13. Since then, 2 of 8. Jackson keeps it himself. Gets himself 8 yards on the play.
Good game on first down. Jason,
second and 2.
For Lamar, the completions.
You know, I think as much as anything else, he's been holding the ball a little bit more, and that's when guys like Mack and those guys that have gotten home, the plays early where he's throwing the slants, getting the ball out of his hand, that's been their best stuff. Along with that right there, you know, when in doubt, keep him alive as a runner. It puts so much pressure on this Charger defense, and then some of those plays outside will come alive again.
That run with him over 5,000 yards.
2nd and 2. They give it to Hill. I'm sorry, Keith Mitchell goes to the outside. Almost. Ooh. Tony Dungy is a good one.
For the free agent out of East Carolina.
Don't let this guy get into space. Again, it's a light box inside. The Ravens have favorable numbers. 5 for 5. They control the line of scrimmage. And look at this guy. He's a little back. He's got good vision. It's the lateral quickness first, and then it's the speed to get away from him. Stronger than you think, breaking tackles. He's made a real difference for the Ravens.
His family for this Ravens organization that played for this team.
And Jackson goes it.
And that has to be intentional grounding.
That has to be.
That's not even needing a conversation or bringing in Terry.
Yeah.
That's intentional grounding by Lamar as he was about to get sacked. Took a sack away from Sebastian.
Intentional grounding.
Intentional grounding. Number 8, offense. Lost it down at the spot of the pass. It's 2nd down.
2 things have to happen. You got to get outside the tackle box, and you got to get that ball across the line of scrimmage. So we look at the tackle box here. It's a naked. He doesn't get out. He doesn't get the ball across the line of scrimmage.
That's double intentional grounding.
Yeah, sure is. That's why you were all over.
Yeah, that was a layup. So it takes
second and 22.
To the 38, second and 22.
Jackson. Back to throw. Steps in. Throws. Sidearms it. Nelson Aguilar gets a first down.
Wow. That was something else. This is Nelson Aguilar. He's working inside. He's going to run an over route. Pushes up on the defender in man-to-man coverage.
Former Eagle.
Finds the pocket, throws it out the run in the pocket. And look at Aguilar. Extension, good hands catch, and blocks it. Look at that one.
It was marked short of the first down at the 40.
And then almost.
It was very close. Looked like he was past the first down marker. And then Asante Samuel blows up the pass for Flowers, and we get to fourth down.
He sure does. That's an RPO. He liked to look outside, and
an RPO almost intercepted.
DNA, because his dad was one of the great guest hitters of all time. He's had more interceptions.
Just a little confusion here, so the timeout is taken. So there was a catch by Aguilar on the sideline, and I thought it was a first down live. I thought his arm was easily over the 40-yard line when the knee came down. Again, Harbaugh goes quick. They run the play.
First off, it's an unbelievable.
What team he played for?
Extend and pluck.
Well, what team is he on, I should say?
Gets the ball on the outside arm.
There's the tackle.
I agree with you.
I
mean, it's a given.
Again, first body part down is.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt about that. It's a bad call, but it's the same situation that we were in earlier, where you get into the short yards and you go fast, instead of giving the opportunity to, hey, let's look at this thing. And I understand you like that play better going fast, but you're not giving yourself a chance to let people look at it, because I think if they did, that thing would have been overturned.
4th and inches.
And it is easy to see up here. The officials are running to get
to that line, for it.
So it's hard to pick up the mark.
Ravens in the shotgun.
Oh, big hit, but a second effort for the first down.
Wow.
Murray Reddick came in with a whap on Gus Edwards. That's 238 pounds of running back.
I thought he got him. Nope.
Murray was downhill, and he's all at 240 pounds himself.
Edwards gets the first down.
This is what you like so much about Gus Edwards. He's a physical back, so good in short yardage.
It's a turn after the hit.
Somehow absorbs that blow, keeps his feet, turns and makes the first down. That's a big lunge right there.
In conversion, Ravens have had it for all but 56 seconds of this third quarter.
Jackson, looking, and no, not a good throw, incomplete.
Underneath for Bateman. Mentioned earlier that Lamar Jackson now over 5,000 career rushing yards here in the QB 5K club. And look at the number of games. Lamar Jackson, 22 fewer than Michael Vick.
Yeah, it's really amazing. Anybody who ever competed against Michael Vick could say, no, we'll never see a guy like that again. And for him to do it in 22 fewer games, it's something else. And it always feels like a walk in the park with Lamar, too. He just goes out there, he's just playing ball, doing his thing. Special player.
Good throw. Spin and no. A loss. This tackle. Chargers were all over that play. They read the screen.
And all this short stuff, the Chargers are biting on right now and making plays. Will be the 41 or a couple yards back if down by contact.
It'll be 3rd and 12.
The Ravens have thrown so many quick screens to Zay Flowers, who's so great in space, but the Chargers have been all over it. They wanted to stop the run and stop some of that quick screen game that's been so good for the Ravens all year long. Been pretty effective so far in this ball game.
Every play assist backs up the ball. They're down by contact to the 44.
3rd and 15. Lamar. Looking, throw straight. And incomplete. And we're going to have a punt by the Ravens. Great defense by the Chargers.
The ball away because a field goal from here would be 62.
One more time, it's Khalil Mack coming off the offensive right-hand side. Two guys on him. Lamar climbs the pocket. Khalil almost gets there. Aguilar makes the amazing play last time. This is an easier catch. Goes right through his hands. It's a big drop. by Nelson Aguilar. One more time, the Chargers are off the field.
The 11th player on the field, Jordan Stout kicking, and fair caught 15-yard line by Darius Davis. Justin Herbert only 80.
All right, Darius Davis catches the punt, calls a fair catch, and we got 6:15 remaining right now. 13-3 still Ravens, as right now the Chargers offense has been shut down. Right now, we are in SoFi Stadium, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Chargers Nation and Ravens Nation. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. We are doing the Ravens and the Chargers right here on Sunday Night Football. Definitely love and appreciate everybody that's been able to be part of the stream. You know, I know it's been kind of quiet, but part of that has been because I have not been as active on, you know, these live streams as I would like to be. But I definitely will be trying to make the effort to be coming back. I got to decide if tomorrow I want to do the Minnesota Vikings game with the Bears or if I'm going to do an NBA game tomorrow. And if not tomorrow, then probably most likely Tuesday. So I will see what I decide to do in the meantime. But I'm not a fan of the in-season tournament. I don't like it. You know, Ryan mentioned it in the comment section, and I'm saying the same thing. I'm not a fan of the in-season tournament. I absolutely disgustingly hate it because it's to give the Lakers a chance to win that in-season tournament, to make it seem like he's got a championship. This is all from Michael Jordan. That's all that is, man. Like, I just feel that all that is just, you know, complete nonsense. It's ridiculous. If you're that good, you know, there's no need to be bragging yourself and telling people that you're the greatest. There's no need. You let your play do the talking. You give credit where credit is due to your teammates. I mean,
Thursday, the Hero World Challenge, 1:30 Eastern. You'll see it on NBC and streaming on Peacock. Speaking of champions, one in the house tonight. Athing Mu, two-time Olympic gold medalist on the 400, 4x400, and the 800 in Tokyo, and figures to be back in Paris.
Yep.
The Games coming in July. You on NBC and Peacock.
Herbert in the shotgun. Eckler in motion. Here we go. Chargers back in their own end zone. Then they give it to Keenan Allen, gets himself a first down. So that was a big play. All first. As Keenan Allen takes it to the Charger 29.
It's been ugly since the first possession, but that's where they have to lean. They have to throw the ball 13.
They're trying to no huddle once again, a little bit more tempo. Play action, quick throw, and Everett gets tripped.
And I like what they're doing here, Mike. They're on the ball and the pace is faster. It almost feels a little bit more like 2 minutes. You just got to somehow.
That 2-minute offense. They should have been doing that. You should have tried to tire the Ravens defense out a while ago. 2nd and 7 for the Chargers. Herbert back to throw, screen. Throws it to Eckler, goes outside, gets himself a first down. They need more of those kind of plays.
The whole thing has to be about those two guys. Throw it to 13, throw it to 30, time and time again. And anything anybody else gets, hey, Justin sees the matchup.
Which would then be Everett. First and 10. Play action. Quick throw. Keenan Allen completes it.
To Keenan Allen, his margin between number of receptions and then the rest of the team, significant. Most in the league, number 1 to number 2 pass catcher. And this offense,
2nd and 4.
great stuff.
Here we go. Once again. And that's going to be just short.
Like some guys are more capable of handling a burden. Keenan Allen's one of those guys. Throw it to him a lot. He's going to continue.
There's Kellen Moore, offensive coordinator.
He's your best matchup regardless.
Next year, Altar game is going to be at San Francisco in the Warriors All-Star game. I was like, what is? I was like, Altar game. I was like, what?
91 catches on the season.
Here's 31. Play action again. Herbert throws. Oh, deflected. And it's caught. No, it looks like it's out of bounds. I mean, I'm sorry. It's incomplete.
And they go play action. They slip smart into the
Here it is. If that ball isn't deflected, that's a catch and then some.
And he had a lot of yards after the catch on this one. Look at Van Noy. The 10-year vet still has some hops. That's a difference-making play in the game right there. Chargers going for it.
He doesn't make that play.
Back to the Chargers in the Brandon Staley mode.
That's yards after catch right there.
It's 4th and a yard plus.
4th and 1. Chargers got to convert. They give it in. First down for the Chargers. Austin Eckler gets a big first down.
At this point in the game, this is the first momentum they've had since the first drive. So try to keep the ball, try to come back and go get a field goal or a touchdown and make this a one-score game and build on what you're doing.
Continue to try to score. Try to see if you can score. Here we go. Fake. Quick. Allen. Oh, dang. He couldn't get away. He couldn't get away from Kyle Hamilton. Bro, Kyle, damn.
This guy is everywhere.
I thought Allen was going to get some yards, but Kyle Hamilton on the play. Watch Kyle Hamilton right here. Throws it quick. Look, spins off.
And I'm going to go make the tackle. It's Jalen Guyton, also a former Notre Dame guy for a minute. It's Irish on Irish crime right there. He makes the play.
A loss of 2 yards, 2nd and 12 for the Chargers. Empty backfield for them. Herbert throws right down the middle. Oh, incomplete.
A lot of pressure on Justin Herbert there as we see Johnston. It's heat right down the middle.
Quentin Johnson slow to get up after that hit.
Interesting pass and squeeze. It was going to be a pick stunt, but nobody came to block him. He executed it anyway. But Justin, just enough time. I'll tell you what, Brandon Stevens doing a good job knocking it away.
And Quentin Johnson still down.
There when the ball came, Johnston remains down. Injury timeout.
One day you might wake up and think.
All right, so we're going to take a little bit of a break. 2:17 remaining in the third quarter. 13-3 Ravens lead over the Chargers. Chargers with the ball. We just had an incomplete pass. Smash the like, hit the subscribe. It's all good, man. Bronx Math Prep, Key Jubilee, Star Choir, the Holiday Singing Competition on NBC, Talented Unlimited High School Choir, Eastwood Eagles in Jamaica, that's Queens, Christmas Rockefeller Center, Christmas in Rockefeller Center this Wednesday. Wait a minute. Today's the 26th, 27th is Monday, 28th, Tuesday, 29th, Wednesday. Oh, December 1st is going to be this upcoming Friday. Wow. No, it's all good, Ryan. Don't worry about it. You know, it happens. All right, we're back to live action, folks.
Use there. So many greats. You know, if you're of a certain age, you remember the forum. If you're of a certain age, and maybe it happened this weekend at home for you, you have this argument. Who's better in basketball, Jordan or LeBron? So we visit with Kyle Hamilton. He was starting the conversation with somebody outside of the room, comes in and continued it with us for about 5 minutes.
And he came in hot. I mean, he wasn't even allowed.
What was he saying?
We were looking at each other like, are you kidding me? He's a LeBron James guy through and through. And he had his arguments.
Do we have a false start?
Down to stop the play here on 3rd and 12. See if the Chargers get a little closer.
False start.
Offense.
Offense. 5-yard penalty. Correction, fouls at number 76. 5-yard penalty.
Third down.
Will collapse. It'll be 3rd and 17. That happened all across the country. Those generational debates that make holiday weekends with family getting together so much fun.
It was really fun. And some of the older people there said, have you ever really seen Jordan play? Not really.
But that's not the point. They came back at me, right?
So you're bringing up a Jordan LeBron debate in a football game? Like, get away from that. Right now, let's worry about that. Herbert. Oh, that was a nice lateral. Wow, what a play. Bro, I love that play.
Absolutely love it. That's Kellen Moore's Boise State.
That's a Boise State. Yeah, I was about to say that. Jason Garrett took the words out of my mouth. That's a Boise State play.
Exactly. Those are the guys that got to touch the ball, and they do
I
it
love
right
it.
moment. What a conversion.
What a hell of a play. Look at that. Throw right the middle and throws it right here. Great way to confuse the defense. They needed that.
Challenging if it's a forward pass or backwards pass. Exactly, forward pass. Read his lips. So we will see.
So John Harbaugh is challenging the play, saying that was an illegal forward pass. Well, how was that a backward pass, to be honest with you?
The highlight can live. You'll never find out or remember what happened. But important point in this game here, it's a conversion, and we were looking at it closely. The spot where it's thrown from. Is it backwards to Eckler? We have a clear look at that as well.
Oh, I see. Because I think he's trying to challenge, saying that the ball was behind when Eckler was coming up to get the ball. Okay. Yo, shout out to Brandon Schutz. What's up? Again, hit the like button, share the stream. My Thanksgiving was good. I was with family. I was a little under the weather because for some reason, like, I felt very congested, which is just, but, you know, a lot of people tend to get sick at this time of year, but I was fine for the most part. I went to my aunt's house and, you know, we just had some Thanksgiving food and just, you know, it was just good. It was just great to be around the family and just, you know, just talk about a whole bunch of things, and got to play some games as well. Got to play some games over there at home, so it was nice. You know, so it was nice. How was your Thanksgiving? Yeah, but that's part of the problem why I really haven't been doing NBA streams like that for that reason. I just feel like the fact that they've made all of this for one guy, this whole in-season tournament, it's bored the heck out of me. I don't even want to do the games. I really don't. It's I could care less about the in-season tournament. That's why I really haven't been doing any NBA games for that matter. It's just I don't. This is just this whole in-season tournament was for LeBron to win. That's it. They did it for the Lakers. Look how much the Lakers have to rely on free throws just for those guys to stay in game. So Jay says Tarico is the last person to talk basketball. He knows about basketball because he would turn to Coach Hubie Brown, explained it to him. All those games that he did. Let's see what the call is. So it was not, it was not a backwards pass.
Sure, we'll talk about the backward pass first. The ball appears to leave his hand right about maybe
just
outside
past
the 47. Well, the ball would have to be touched beyond that for it to be a forward pass, and it's clearly not. It may be parallel, maybe backwards. It's just not forward. Can't change that one. When we get to the line of game, this is also very tight. It is not clear and obvious he didn't make the line of game. Stands on both of them.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Chargers.
Forward pass. You open up the box, you look at everything. So they check both.
Herbert, oh man, incomplete, out of the hands.
And incomplete with 1:47 left in the third quarter. They come back. You mentioned Kellen Moore, obviously, as we mentioned, in Dallas with you there as a quarterback.
Jay says they're all followers in life too. G Money says in season would make more sense if the winner got a playoff spot or something like that. Nah, I don't like that neither. Stop messing it up. Why are you making this so much easier? Too much tinkering of the in season. I'm fine with the play-in tournament. I'm fine with that. But then you add an in-season tournament? No, trash. Keenan Allen on the completion.
10 targets, 10 catches. He now has 93 on the season.
That whole stuff is meaningless. Oh, if the winner gets a playoff spot. What's the point of that? You should have just left it on that. Listen, it's fine. And beautiful run right there by, was that Austin Eckler on the run? Yes, it was. And he gets a first down. Chargers starting to threaten in the end zone.
Those are your go-to guys. Everybody else is complimentary. Not to say they can't make a play, but
excuse me, in the red zone. Herbert, 17-25, a buck 46. Bro, look at Eckler, 25 carries, 23 yards. Tells you he's not really a runner like that, even though he plays running back. Herbert, quick throw, just past the line of scrimmage.
Fraud was injured earlier on this drive. Quentin Johnston, he remains on the sideline. Helmet on, though, for the first-round pick.
Brandon Staley at halftime said, "We get down in the red zone, we got to score touchdowns. The biggest thing for them is they got to score points. You can't go backwards. You got to keep taking care of the football. Again, keep featuring the guys."
This stuff is ruining our game. And I need LeBron to retire. We got to delay a game on the Chargers. False offense. You know why? Because I'm so tired of the narratives.
In those situations, it's easier when you're not the play caller on the other side of the ball because you can be standing right next to the official and you're watching the action. You're saying, get this off, and you bang your timeout because taking the.
We had turkey, mashed potatoes, green beans. Went to your grandma's. That's what's up, Brandon. That's nice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the third quarter, it is a 13-3 Ravens lead over the Los Angeles Chargers, man. You are watching the Chargers versus the Ravens right here on NBC, here on the Louis Sports Network. Who played Thanksgiving all day, Thanksgiving Day NFL on Thursday? I can tell you right now. It was Green Bay against Detroit. So we had the Lions and the Packers. We had the Commanders against the Cowboys, in which they put them in a 45-10 route. And we had San Francisco and Seattle, and where the 49ers put a beat down on the Seahawks 31-13. As you can see on the scoreboard on the bottom there. No, here's the problem. Wait, to me, either keep All-Star and throw away in-season tournament or throw away All-Star weekend and keep in-season tournament. Nah, get rid of both of them. Get rid of both of them. Shout out to TJ Gaiman in the building. Is the in-season play a waste of time? Absolutely. That's what we've been talking about in the comment section. I'm so tired, man. G Money says the Lions and the Cowboys should not be playing on Thanksgiving. Well, I hate to break it to you, but that's tradition. You're just going to not have to watch those games, so just don't watch them. It's tradition. That's been an 80-year tradition, and it makes money for the NFL on Thanksgiving when those two teams play. So, got to do that. Ravens, Chiefs, Jags, Dolphins, Eagles would have been a nice Thanksgiving lineup. Could have been. But again, don't get rid of tradition. Nah, quite honestly, I don't even like the All-Star game neither. They need to get rid of the All-Star game too. Look how watered down look, the dunk contest should be gone. The only thing that I like is the three-point shootout. That's it. But this is what the league has become. Get rid of All-Star Weekend. Just get rid of it. The three-point contest is the only thing I like. Nah, they don't need to keep either one of them. Get rid of them both. Then the NBA players don't have to complain about rest.
It's second and 13 for Justin Herbert of the Giants.
Nice throw, Keenan Allen for the first down.
They're 11 for 11 targets and catches tonight. Third and manageable coming up.
Keep wearing that guy out. Every time he sees one-on-one, he's going to Keenan. Again, they're moving him around. They're exploiting some matchups outside.
Like I said, the three-point contest is cool. The dunk contest I absolutely hate.
Stevens, every time they go there, good things are happening.
Tied his own team record, he set back in 2017. It was Philip Rivers throwing the ball.
33 for the Chargers. Allen in motion. To the left side. Herbert, quick throw. Complete. First down. Gerald Everett gets the first down. Like I said, I'd rather watch the three-point contest than the dunk contest. The dunk contest is so watered down. We got so many talented guys like in the G League and on the streets that would put a better performance. The problem is they've invested so much in LeBron James that look at the product.
Herbert loves down here in the red zone. His size at 6'8" in the lineup.
Here's the play. Dump. Oh. They read the play. Patrick Queen on the tackle.
That was like room service for Patrick Queen.
Yeah, I'd say he was all over that one.
And it'll be second down.
Eckler in the high red zone, right around this 20-yard line on these screens. It's a cross-the-ball screen. Patrick sees immediately. Roquan sees it immediately. He's supposed to get a little rub by the tight end there. They ran right through and annihilated Austin Eckler.
Some good combos inside linebacker in the league. Those guys right at the top. Second and 14.
Here's Herbert. Escapes the pressure. Gets complete. No, Joshua Kelly's going nowhere. Wow.
Toughest half yard you'll ever find. Now it's third down.
You know, we've mentioned this 2000 Ravens defense, one of the all-time great defenses, probably along with the 85 Bears.
And you saw it up close.
Yeah. Played against them in the Super Bowl where I was with the Giants, and they dominated us. They dominated everybody. I'm not saying this defense is that, but you can see a lot of the same DNA. Big defensive tackles who can be disruptive. These linebackers who can run, playmakers on the back end. They're one of the best defenses in the league, and they're showing it tonight.
First down away to the 3.
Herbert. Oh, loses the football. And the Ravens got it.
For the fourth Charger turnover of the night.
And the Chargers do it again.
Devian Clowney, the former number 1 pick, has bounced around last 6 years, 5 teams, but he has found a fit here. 7.5.
David Clowney is overrated in my opinion, but I got to give him credit on this play.
It's really a tough matchup for the Chargers. Clowney working on Trey Pipkins. Clowney's so big and strong and long.
Hell of a play by Jadeveon Clowney.
These veteran guys, look at the get off. He runs right through the block. The extension knocks it out. A lot of white shirts making the play.
All right, with 12:40 remaining here in the fourth quarter, we got a fourth Chargers turnover. So 3 fumbles and an interception. And right now, the Ravens are going to take over, and it's 13-3 Ravens in favor of them. Up by 10, and they get the ball. Jay says start the NBA the first Tuesday of October. Even less back-to-backs, should be less mouthing, maybe 2 weeks off around the trade deadline. Exactly. Maybe they'll start complaining about rest. This is the greatest era ever. This is the greatest era ever. And yet guys are sitting out. Guys are low managing. Guys are missing games. Guys are getting injured. I've seen more players in the past play more games than guys of today, and they have the technology and the medicine that those players back then did not have. But you're going to tell me this era is way better. Skill-wise, yeah, but it does not change the fact. Look, man, I mean, dude's already screaming out for Jordan Poole to be out the NBA. Ain't he part of this so-called great era? The greatest era it's ever been? And yeah, right now you're calling for him to be out of the NBA, according to Kevin Garnett. Right. This is why I say to start the All-Star. That's why I said to get rid of the All-Star game, because now you don't have to complain about you don't have to complain anymore about the back-to-backs. You don't have to complain about the 82-game schedule. You get 2 weeks off. Lamar Jackson.
AWS, this is Lamar Jackson getting the ball out of his hand tonight. Third quickest in his career, 2.49 seconds. A lot of quick throws early on in the game. We saw the slants were really productive for them. They got down and close in the red zone. Crossing route, he's still getting it out fast. As this game
Jay says not liking what the Chargers are doing, trying to take a better draft position than my Raiders.
Come get him. You can see the efficiency go down. Look for them to try to get back to having him get the ball out of his hand more quickly and let his guys go.
Lamar, visiting Gus Edwards, gets himself about 6.
Gus Edwards. Meantime, Melissa Stark standing by the injury tent because Justin Herbert just went in after Clowney came and got his right arm. He got the finger there as well, but also.
No, Ryan, I did not get to see Mark talk about the Knicks situation. Oh, it's out here on his leg.
Herbert goes into the tent for a look. Easton Stick is his backup. Stick has not played a snap this year. Ravens defense coming up big after that long drive by the Chargers. Jackson's knocked down.
Pass is deflected.
Two go up there. It's Tuipulotu and Austin Johnson inside. There's Johnson got a hand on it.
Sure was, and they tried to get Zay Flowers on that inside slant. Just what we were talking about. That's been the most effective stuff in their passing game. And Austin Johnson getting that big left paw up. Right in the 3rd-5 situation. And this is where the Chargers defense has been good all year long, and certainly tonight getting off the field.
Yeah, credit this Chargers defense. Watching this week, getting ready for the game.
3rd down conversions today. Ravens are 3 for 10.
Good teams on defense. Chargers, they got to 13 so far.
And Jackson gets away from the pressure. Jackson going deep. Oh, incomplete. No flag.
So the player adjustments.
Once again, the Chargers step up on defense. Big play.
For this LA defense tonight.
They sure have, and it starts in the pocket. Lamar gets pressure early on.
They came with a 4-man rush.
Zay Flowers has to move.
Bro, that should have been a flag.
One more time, he finds Flowers. How about Bassey? Has not played a lot of football for these guys. Again, poised at the ball, not creating defensive interference. Getting off the field.
Very stout kicking. Darius Davis is back.
Here's the punt.
Justin Herbert still in the tent. Here's Davis in the 17.
Davis.
Trying to pick him up.
Oh, that could be a flag. I'm surprised there's no flags down.
So a good return and good field position. A net of only 32 yards. So Easton's stick for the moment will come out as pushing goes on.
So Justin Herbert getting right now checked in the tent because he might have suffered a leg injury. But anyway, 11:23 remaining. Looks like he's back out there. So it looks like we're going to take another commercial break. And once we do, we take another commercial break. So 11:23 remaining in the fourth, 13-3. Chargers defense has played great tonight. The offense just can't get anything going right now. Jay says Mark is just pissed about his playing days as a Knick. Excuse me. And Ryan says basically said he wanted to put to rest the rumors about him and the Knicks organization. Excuse me, him about and the Knicks organization. Well, nothing new with Mark Jackson when it comes to his situation with the Knicks. And he had, 2 stints with them? Yeah. All right, guys, we're in a commercial break, 13-3. The Chargers have been stifled with 4 turnovers. It's like they must be playing for a draft pick because I mean, do the Chargers want to go 4-13? Like, is that what they're asking to do? Is that what they want to do? I don't know. And it looks like Jason Garrett honestly was trying to compare somewhat of the 2000 Ravens to these current Baltimore Ravens. I said, there's no comparison. No matter how much he wants to try to do that, there's just no comparison. Like, there's a reason that Baltimore defense is rated as one of the all-time top 5 defenses of all time for the season.
And we'll see those 2 great franchises in Lambeau on Sunday Night Football. Latin America begins our coverage at 7 Eastern Time. It'll be Patrick Mahomes' first start in Lambeau Field. We look forward to that. As you look
definitely doing that game.
See if Justin Herbert back on the field for the
Justin
Chargers.
Herbert back. 1st and 10. Quick throw. And Keenan Allen complete.
So after the turnover, Justin Herbert came over and sat down on the bench, just looking at the tablet with Kellen Moore for a couple of minutes, and then gets up and goes in the medical tent, as you see there. The unaffiliated neurotrauma consultant with the red hat right there went in with him, but he's back in the game.
2nd and 3. Herbert.
No official diagnosis.
Goes left. Takes the ball himself. Gets himself a first down. Moore. Turn it on the Jets. There goes Herbert. And he gets tripped. Herbert's got some legs. Oh, looks like Queen hurt his shoulder. Looks like Patrick Queen hurt his shoulder.
Justin is such a great pocket passer. People don't give him enough credit as a runner. What an athlete.
I'm tired of Mark Jackson's mouth.
Running away from Patrick Queen, making a big explosive run. If you remember his days back in Oregon, you saw him in the Rose Bowl make a ton of these kinds of plays. And he has that as part of his game.
Mark Jackson loves to say one thing, and then he loves to change his mind on an opinion. But then, like Jay was saying, run his mouth and then play the victim. Can't take him seriously.
Queen comes over to the sideline. In some discomfort.
Mark Jackson, the phone.
We asked about Lamar Jackson earlier this week when we watched the Chargers practice on Friday. He said, I grew up watching him, played against him once. I wish I could move like that. He's on a whole nother level. But right now, in this game, did you have Herbert having the longest run in the game? He does.
It wasn't quite Lamar, but it was pretty darn good.
Lamar struggled today.
Back in the red zone, the 18-yard line.
Allen in motion. Look at Eckler. Solid run, about 6 yards.
Gain of 6. And if the Chargers score here, they make it a one-score game. Don't forget what their defense has done. 4 turnovers by the Chargers, only Baltimore scoring 3 points. It's the reason this is only a 10-point game with 10 to go in regulation.
Yeah, there's no doubt that sudden change situation.
The Chargers have played a complete game on defense. The offense has been trash. Herbert, quick throw, first down. Nice completion to Austin Eckler on the left side for a first.
Underneath, and it looked like Justin hesitated for a second, and he went right back to Eckler. We used to always say it's not ultimate frisbee.
Not going to jinx
You
it.
didn't have to have a pivot foot. You can run with it after the catch. That's what you got to do against the Ravens down here. You got to catch and run to get in.
I love it. Ultimate frisbee. First and goal. Chargers got to have one.
Keenan Allen in motion again. They give it to Eckler. Does get past the line of scrimmage, but we got a couple. Second and goal.
That's not the way this team is built, is it?
That is not. They're not nearly as physical a team as the Ravens are. We've seen that throughout this game, but when they've had their best drives, they continue to mix the running downhill, and just keeping that defensive front honest. I don't think they're going to be able to knock it in this way. Look for them to try to get the ball to space.
Allen singled at the top.
Second and goal.
In motion.
Herbert. Oh, back of the end zone, incomplete. Pass for Guyton. Kyle Hamilton once again. Dude has been all over tonight.
Guyton in the slot on the right-hand side. He's going to run away from Hamilton. Justin was pressured, had to get the ball out. Looks like it was Oweh making the play. As a quarterback, you'd like to see him lay the ball.
You would have wished that was a touchdown. They got another shot. They got to score here. Eckler in motion. Complete. Touchdown. The tight end, Gerald Everett, gets in with the Ray Lewis dance. 7 plays, 60-yard drive, 2 minutes and 51 seconds. And the Chargers finally score a touchdown, and they're on the board for a touchdown. Everett just
gets himself in front of Marcus Williams. Puts the big body. Love the location of the throw by Herbert.
beautiful throw. Great catch and effort by Everett. 13-9. Cameron Dicker with the extra point, and it's good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a ball game now. The Chargers with that nice drive, and how about Justin Herbert redeeming himself with an interception, with a fumble, puts up a big run with his legs, and the Chargers were able to get some running plays, throws that touchdown pass to Everett in the end zone for the touchdown, and we got ourselves a 13-10 game. Lamar Jackson is only 15 of 29. Herbert, I believe, is 25 of 34. Hasn't thrown for a lot of yards, but has been more efficient in his completions. But give the Chargers defense a lot of credit. They have played great football. You know what's crazy? It was decently warm, and then it got cold. Now we got to ask the Chargers a question. Sorry, I'm just looking on the screen here. Can they get another stop to give the offense another opportunity to score? This was the best drive that the offense had since the first quarter on the first drive of the game. So this is great. Can they continue this momentum? And like Jay said, he's hoping the Chargers will win because this is good for his Raiders in his draft pick. So I like what the Chargers, I know Jay's got to love what the Chargers did on this drive. Just got to stop Lamar and the Ravens again and score again and hopefully run some clock so that they can win this game.
Now his grandkids on it. See the touchdown? Mentioned the dance going to break by Gerald Everett.
Everett doing the Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis. I'm sure he grew up watching Ray do his things for so many years, lighting up the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, and he'd come out. Gerald Everett with an homage to Ray Lewis against the Ravens.
I'd be careful poking that bear, though, Mike.
Here's the kickback.
And let's take a look at the Walmart Plus 4K
Sky Cam.
We're talking about Khalil Mack. Look at this guy. Former first-round pick. They got two guys on him all night long. Relentless is the word. This guy is nonstop. Great get-off. The tackle, the back. Doesn't bother him. He gets to Lamar, knocks the ball out. One more time. He just keeps coming. Keeps coming. Balls the incompletion there. This guy's been all over the
Khalil Mack is relentless. 25 pass rush snaps, 2 sacks, 3 QB hurries.
Less effective here in the second half. First and 10 for Jackson from 25.
Jackson.
Go to the air.
Throws.
Throw it complete to Edwards out of the backfield. And first down for Gus Edwards.
That ball was a little underthrown and a little low, but credit Gus Edwards.
Kind of see him as a between the tackles runner, a red zone runner, getting out, getting involved in the passing game, and they needed that. They needed some positive plays throwing the football here. Now they got to get this Charger defense on its heels.
Gus Edwards, 21 rushes, 21 rush yards, 11 receiving yards.
Sustain some offense here.
First and 10. They give it to Edwards on the run. And Edwards tackled.
41-yard line pickup of 5. Baltimore is 8-3. It's where all the division leaders are sitting here in the AFC as we get to the final third of the season. Miami's 8-3. So is Jacksonville. So is Kansas City. The Ravens bye comes up next week. This is their only game in a 23-day stretch. They were pointing to get this one.
Oh, no, we got second and 5.
Last week and the bye next week. A chance to catch your breath and get healthy. It's
one of those games that if you don't win it, that time off can be agonizing. Big game for them.
All right, hand off to Mitchell. Mitchell, first down and more. Clear first. Whoops.
Mike,
sorry about that.
You think this
guy, a little bit of a mic drop.
Watch his feel as a runner. You run with an outside zone play, and he stretches it, gets lateral, gets up in there. Then the lateral cut to capture the edge. Really good job by Zay Flowers out on the perimeter.
And that speed.
Good job by Ricard. A lot of white shirts sticking on the blue shirts. Keaton Mitchell. Showing a little something beyond just that.
They rushes.
Another good run.
Midfield with 6.5 to go.
Oh, that's a false start.
It's been borderline. Both tackles, one for the Chargers, one for the Ravens, has been just timing the snap perfectly, quote unquote, as the night has gone on. That's how they get Stanley.
False start.
Offense.
79 offense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
You know, we got the 4K Sky Cam, but Ronnie Stanley, he's got an up-close view of what Khalil Mack's been doing all night long, and that's why you see those guys get out that much quicker. They've been feeling his heat. Just got off there a little bit too quickly there.
Man, they got a tough schedule.
Officials all over.
That is a tough schedule.
In Jacksonville for a big one on Sunday night in the middle of December. You see it. It's a tough stretch. A couple of division leaders coming up. Some rest as well. First and 15.
There you go. Zay Flowers gets himself about 6.
Yardage back. It'll be second down as we get to 6:20 left here in regulation.
Really like the call by Todd Monken there. Let's get back on track. You're behind the chains. How do we get back? Let's throw it to one of our playmakers. Get Zay an opportunity outside, go north and south, and now you're back on schedule here. Big thing for these guys is to make some yards here on second down so you don't get in that third and long situation. The Chargers have been really good getting off the field.
I was right. A gain of 6, 2nd and 9. 3-step drop. Jackson escapes pressure, throws right, and completes it over to Mitchell and gets a first down.
So Pete Mitchell, whose dad Anthony played for the Ravens about 24 years ago, has been a nice fit in as a free agent, undrafted rookie.
And again, we just saw the run earlier. Now as a protector and as a receiver. Lamar gets out in space, be friendly. Keaton does a good job settling down, not running into traffic. Lamar's got great vision, gives us the ball. Huge conversion for the Ravens.
First down on the drive. Let's see an offense challenge.
First and 10. First and 10. Jackson, 18 of 32, 177. We got likely in motion. Jackson fakes it. Barely gets up past the line.
It's that family feel for this whole Ravens organization, specifically with Mitchell. His dad, Anthony, was a safety, had a huge 90-yard blocked field goal return against the Tennessee Titans in that year that the Ravens went on to win the Super Bowl. And they appealed to Keaton after the draft, said, you know, you can go back into Dad's closet, get some throwback stuff right away before you even get here. The Ravens had that family feel, and that was the pitch from the scouts to his dad. Hey, when he comes here, you know, we'll take care of him.
2nd and 9.
He's taking care of the Ravens right now. Bouncing to the edge here, tackled by Dean Leonard right around the 29-yard line with a big third down coming up.
Mike, John told us that story the other day, and he had better offers. He was a college free agent, better offers, more money from other teams, and eventually the scouts said, hey, you're a Raven. Anthony, you're a Raven. Keaton, he's a Raven. And then, all right, I'm a Raven. Here I go. John Harbaugh's pretty happy he was.
Mitchell, 64 rush yards, 25 receiving yards.
And Staley's defense tries to come up with a stop.
3rd and 3, that was a gain of 6.
Down the way to the 25.
Likely in motion. That's his hill. He's short. He's short. He's short.
Tucker lingers off the sideline, waits for the word, and here he comes.
Yeah, again, I think this is a good decision by John Harbaugh. Make this a touchdown game, not a field goal game, and trust your defense going back the other way. And credit this LA Charger defense to be able to get off the field one more time on 3rd down and keep it a one-score game.
I think you meant not a punt game.
Back as an opportunity to show what he's got.
Tyler Ott is the snapper. Jordan Stout is the holder.
Snap. Pick. No good.
He missed. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
You never see that. It's his first miss inside of 50 this year. The best career field goal percentage in league history.
Wow.
Off on that one from 44.
He just hit a 42 and 48, and Justin Tucker misses a 44-yarder. Back in 30 seconds.
Almost a testament to his extraordinary level of ability.
We have 2:57 remaining here in the 4th quarter.
And Justin Tucker just hit. And actually, that miss takes him under 90% for his career. And Younghoe Koo, the kicker for Atlanta, is now has the highest career percentage of those with a minimum of 100 attempts in NFL history.
It's Herbert. Heckler. Wow, gets away, but still with a loss of 1. So it's going to be 2nd and 12.
beg your pardon, it's Madubuike.
Yeah, it's a shocker. This guy literally never misses. He has the stats to back it up.
Talking to Randy Brown there, who's the kicking specialist, works with the specialist. Terrific coach over the years. It's such a science here.
Pretty clean operation. Stop, pull, kick. Holder didn't have to
Crazy.
turn the ball at all. You just do not see that very much.
Nope, we don't.
He's in disbelief.
We all are. So is Brandon Staley. They get nothing that goes their way, or so they feel. This is a team that is 0-5 in 3-point games this year. And now they've got their chance. Great news, Madubuike up off the field under his own power. Loss of 1, second and 11.
You got to get the ball to Keenan Allen.
Second and 11. Looking. Herbert throws wide open.
5 years of Bengal, Carolina, and Washington. Has a couple of catches now.
Gets himself a first down.
And that first down right around midfield against Quentin Johnston. The first round kick went out earlier.
Loved it. They doubled Keenan Allen on that play. Justin Herbert just goes to the other side. He likes the matchup. He likes the combination. Delivers a strike on the boundary.
98 career catches.
2:27 remaining. First and 10 for the Chargers.
For 7 years.
They're trying to take the lead. Herbert, throw. Out of bounds. Incomplete pass.
Back to the ball. This has led to these conversations of intent or intentional grounding, and ball just coming back as incomplete. Here's the Chargers stories. The last 7 decided by 3 or fewer. They've lost them all.
And this is the next step for Justin Herbert to prove that he can go down the field at the end of a ball game against an elite defense and make the throws necessary to tire.
Because this is going to give him the confidence to be able to try to pull this off in situations like this in the future. All right.
To the 46-yard line. Man, there's some hitting going out here tonight. 3rd and 5 as we get close to the 2-minute warning.
Certainly 4-down territory.
It's probably going to hit the 2-minute warning already.
Right here.
That look like about a gain of 4, so it's probably going to be 3rd and 6. Yep, 3rd and 6.
So Herbert's there at the line.
All righty, so we are at the 2-minute warning. Oh, damn, homeboy lost his shoe. Tackled out. Damn, that's what you call tackled him out of his shoes. Well, just the his shoe. Bro, look at this AFC. You got 4 teams that are 8-3 all in the division. AFC North, AFC South, AFC East, AFC West. And the wild card, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, and Indianapolis at 6-5. And then Houston and Denver and Buffalo right now in the bubble. Some good teams. That AFC is so tough.
Chargers are right in it, Jason, if they can go down the field and win this game.
They sure are. And credit to them because this Ravens team is awfully good. But a number of those teams, you think about Houston, you think about where Denver was early on in the year, and now they're back into the mix. But from the Ravens standpoint, this is huge. Think about where the AFC Championship game has been played in the last 5 or so years in Kansas City. Yeah. So for them to somehow wrestle this number 1 seed away from them and force the Chiefs to travel as you get into January, boy, at least try to make.
Which is why we say home court advantage is very important.
Win a game like this, then you get a break, and then you go into the home stretch. This is huge for John Harbaugh and his football team.
Yep.
What's it like as a head coach and a play caller? You've been in these situations so many times. 2 minutes in the game, 3-point game. How much is your stomach turning at a moment like this?
Oh, it's turning, but you got to keep your poise and you got to have a plan in these situations. You have them all on your call sheet. You've been watching this game for 3 hours. You have to know in your mind what we need to get to. In this situation for Kellen Moore, you got to believe this is 4-down territory. And for Justin Herbert, you can't go backwards. Just do something forward to make the 4th down matter.
Exactly.
Here. And on the other side, for Mike McDonald, what's he going to do? Is he going to pressure? Is he going to come after Justin Herbert and trust his guys outside alone against the Keenan Allens of the world? Fun to watch.
Herbert, quick throw. Oh, it's loose. Yeah, they got to go for it. And if they don't, this pretty much game is over.
Obviously, the right call in this situation. Look for them to move Keenan to try to take the double cover.
This is the last chance for the Chargers. 4th and 6. Keenan Allen in motion. They got to get this play. Ravens coming with a blitz. And Herbert. And that's going to be your ball game. Yet again. Bro, Justin Herbert always seems to find a way to do this every single time.
As a play caller and as a quarterback in this situation, the number one thing you need to be
The Chargers do it again. Bro, Ravens came with a blitz, man. Bruh. So far, Justin Herbert is just showing me that he is a regular season quarterback. That's it.
What's my quick answer in that situation? A free rusher will let off the slot. He gets home. Ravens have the ball. Remember here, the Chargers have 3 timeouts. If they get stopped, you bang the timeout, you get one more opportunity. They can get the ball back.
I feel like this game is over to me. I'll be shocked if they get the ball back. And that's timeout number 1.
Chevrolet player of the game coming up. Melissa will speak with the stars of the game, and Jason and I will look ahead to next Sunday night at Lambeau with the Chiefs.
The Chargers do it again.
And the Packers on the Chevrolet post-game show.
2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 ahead here. This is very similar to the Green Bay game last week where the Chargers had a couple of opportunities, got the ball back, could not get it downfield. They couldn't get a 4th down playoff again.
You know, they dribble the ball well here in the 4th quarter in the big moments. They go down and get the score. They come
Yeah, but that was the last drive. This drive, what happened?
On 3rd down and the slant to Eckler, and then they come after them.
They got stopped.
Now, when you flip it around for the Chargers now, obviously it's a run situation. Better make sure you defend number 8. It's awfully good in these situations.
What is Lamar doing? Bro, pass that damn football, bro. You know the Chargers are trying to stop the run. Pass the football. He better pass it on this play. Whew. Let's see the Chargers. The Broncos, nah, they're just playing well. Sorry about that, folks.
Opportunity there as they get into the home stretch of their schedule, but there's a lot of teams stacked up there.
Yeah, but that's a lot of division. They got to play their 3 guys in their division. And they're all not going to be easy, even with the loss that Buffalo had. That's it. That's it. Zay Flowers all the way. There he is. Touchdown. Ball game. Ball game. And not only did they get a 1st down, they got a touchdown by the rookie. He playing soccer. I'm dead. Shout out to Zay Flowers, the rookie.
He's going to be all rookie. He's going to be all celebration team, too.
Excuse me. Whoops, sorry.
We've been talking a lot about Justin Herbert
3-play, 44-yard drive in just 15 seconds. Extra point, and you already know what it's going to be. The Chargers do it again. They do it again. And that's it. It's good. I told you, Justin Herbert ain't built for this. He not. He always seems to throw an interception, an incomplete pass, fumble the football, intentional grounding. It don't matter what you name it. He's very versatile in that in close games. And it's not just him, but you know the quarterback is going to get most of the blame.
Sometimes when you're scoring from out, it's hard to put all that stuff together, particularly for a rookie.
Unless you're one of those quarterbacks that get passes like in the media, but that's it. Zay Flowers just sealed this win. Ravens now going to go to 9-3. Chargers are going to go to 4-7.
And the impact that Flowers has had on this team, leading in pass catching. He's taken it up to 58 of those on the night. And there with the run, his 8th run of the season with Asante Samuel, his Chargers defense that pretty well through the first 3.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not even going to go through the rest of the game because we already know that it's going to be another. Yo, what is with Justin Herbert? Every single time this dude's smiling, like, what is wrong with dude? That's another touchback. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to come to an end because we already know what the result of this is going to be. So, have a wonderful night, everybody. From the Louis Sports Network, looks like the Ravens are going to win this one. I'm pretty sure Justin Herbert is going to screw up. Ravens coming in with 4. A wide open play to Keenan Allen. He catches it with a minute and a half remaining, but I see these guys winning. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful night. I'm actually going to check the schedule to see if I want to go for NBA basketball. We'll see what happens. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, bless up, live, laugh, love. Thank you guys for watching. We chat together, we stream together, with family for life. Definitely love and appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful night, everybody, and enjoy the rest minute and a half of this game. As Herbert, it goes over the hands of Keenan Allen. It's already 2nd and 10. Anyway, guys, have a wonderful night, and y'all already know the deal. I am.
So many times, and I just wish they would just stop. You know what I mean? Just stop. I mean, he was, Michael Jordan. I'm Kobe Bryant. I mean, we're 2 different players, and I wish people would just let it go. It really annoys me because you can't compare